number be phrase 0542 961111 0542 961111 na onyomo abo enkomanas 0542 275 252 na oni table take for and so atutwe enkomo tabia heba mixture the ganganto tabia or say obese fever how uhun tutu wa waye mre aso yare aso wonyare da bia ontiapo immune system na very weak uhia tabia heba mixture na aboa entontom ayo ama malaria cheunso a tabia ena uhia ode fever tabia ena uhia tabia heba mixture eba ya che Ghana fo nyina agi atum na owie no ena say we no ehwe yen ama ya puma ye den no na tabia taakum no soso no eba bebo adwuma ama wonso bema watimi agina na nti bema kopet taakum ya the cinnamon ya the turmeric honey ya the flaxseed ya the black pepper esen na akabum the ginger aka ho bema onya bi enom a ebebo opo ye enom eyewo nti beta friend sa na chichim se waja na so yi pa baby atun adu bi akwa oso petabia herbal product papa mo number obetimi afre 0243 68 68 61 and I say 0245 74 9206 na onyomo eni enkomo Eric me kwahwe se newspapers e ba dwa so no pay no semben na omoso e de ebae enti wohwemu a daily graphic e de aba na kese Paul de ato animu no or say property rate can yield 20 billion Ghana cedi yearly. Local government minister designate and waka adverting timama yarga and I was saying property rate between Ghana 20 billion into Hansam Oba Mahama President Mahama cut short for multiple airport projects and I will fight Galamsey environment crime Zanato Rollins and Onoso Disansimi de Atuga Yentuaswe. The Democrat say appointment committee okay 3 Supreme Court nominees as minority boycott vetting and was Democrat anymore. Kisi Ejaben and I say or say SML and GRE scandal nearby so no OSP you say we getting more time our no so no obehwe na wode aye na dwuma and chairman wuntumi any Exim Bank in seven so no yes omo kotranse a omo ntimi anreche agreement into no what has happened and say omo SS and the dia omo nkotwa aseni no eso any ensema hodu bibiri the Democrat e de aba no pay yenko Jombo Edun so yeso a filing nomination makacho sa no pay obaha the Chronicle the Democrat any na Obama ne say osahe epitome of honesty Mahama Ayarga and you say ni where you jaize osahin pa say osahin de ebanu kredi integrity na dia ujana supintin na asio na afak demanded forensic audit into the gold board fiasco into the Democrat aba na another pre and yes so agree Senator Rollins pa on plastic waste and climate change the Democrat and so e de hwasem e de aba no pay yankwe na yenhwe the informal Democrat ani or say awofoforo OSP or say awon foforo kra wa omi oba onyame awumi wa ti OSP awon foforo or say we want BOG but we want BOG about gold board losses IMF reveals but Central Bank succumbed to pressure of higher authority. TSN World Bank for IMF for say omo bo BOG for koko se mon hwe na ma fa sika anfa ma samidenfi any men's gold so mo fan kuto gold ebeboka na ensedu osoro na wotiatia gold bo asata IMF e mo disika no e ma gold board ti o de aba no pay Galamsey na Kali Bishop Conference e ka say I am say 133 ne ka say dey ba no afei da kodi Galamsey ho nti o say Galamsey now youth employment nti say mabu na mampani maka say oba mo manya adwuma no say na Galamsey you because ho enene omo anyina akwakugu yanto aso Metrolens Democrat na eba mani say ayarga ene say ne wa happy praises pa onto afanyamakin say ka afanyamakin pa dia eba honesty and so a fortitude and an integrity so there very very high tene or the abano pay na say I for say gold 1.7 billion there wo mo no there wo munyi ntum say eyeka you another prayer ha mama yarganis na tonso ha sei yen to aso. The Daily Gist, the Democrat, on also the Aba, Afenyo Markin is honest. Ayalges parting verdict on minority leader. Martin Amidu takes on Mahama over Agage's appointment as minority leader. To Martin Amidu, what patum, and the Biano, watcher, no debate. Sa, and now, Samijan Finso, yes, IE reject $1.7 billion loss claim against Gold Board. Minority a boycotted veteran of Supreme Court judges. NFA lawyer Tati and so yes, or no, so why exposing you can already do a case now buying witness, no, yes, Andra, what Panahuntuma, a Mawayan safe from Yentuaswe, na Yenkoshe and Sama Aka. The Daily Searchlight Democrat has a probe Gold Board alleged 78.6 million Ghana cedi expenditure AFAC and say na muso a demanding na minority esoma work out and so e dey free honum and na teacher for hu sanya de bibre o Democrat anymore yento aso. The source Democrat say AFAC demands forensic audit of Gold Board's fiscal recklessness nti and no Democrat anymore Gold Board AFAC for Omasaba Alliance for Accountable Governance. Hey, akomku akantri mama ba Omasaba bi mu dia e mama akraba or say be defenders of statutory rights upon criminal to aspiring lawyers and afenima kin so and na yarga ka say ni honesty and the integrity there yes ekwa animu ye pa and na mampani Mahama so no yes in the Jubilee House so no omo separate the powers of the NDC headquarters wadabraka nti yento aso. The Meridian Democrat say Abanga promises 4 million youth for Bawumia and ono so ode abey Nana Henry Nana Boache aka Nana B so are filing in forms to contest as first vice chairman for the New Patriotic Party. Henry Nana Boache say Uchimi ebem esuitimbem yifri so na say ade ni iguso ore hu ahomete enti Nana B so are filing nomination kama pe paade pepa ebe wo kwam desi or Hama James for enti Nana B o ha say na Honorable Alexander Fenyimakin so ha say na the Supreme so dia ba say Abanga say or the 4 million youth vote Edema Alexander Fenyimakin Nana B so yes say ani wa filing the form kama pa so be the first vice ediama NPP amanyuku no nti the Democrat e de aba ho asem so aba no pe yenko anapay the archives the Democrat say recruitment scandal hits GS TSA Ghana Education Service the ude so na ye na enye ipreko Ghana Education Service and yes say the recruitment scandal a hit wo mo na yes say o ma akọ aye wi bibia wi no enkrofo so mo je mo 18,000 Ghana cedis and some of appointment letters. Hey, abaye bayi. Uncle Kwaku after through application process. Every I see a form of teacher for no. Yes, say amount for Ghana Education Service say ubetia 18,000 and some 18,000 no. 180 million old cities. When chia appointment letter no. Anya dia wonsa ebeka. To the Democrat abumu amane. Ebreba ebepe editor no na yenno edi enkomo yenkwe. The Republic Press OSP any Attorney General any ese ni oma tie gina enya asem ketwa omo de ese ni se twetwe adanya saa aye aksa ensemi ye bai bribe ya ese ura kamadon ko no maji eno na Attorney General say ayi oma OSP nye OSP so no so beye ena aye twintwan tie no ho asem de aba na aye say NPP minority no asno be aye Supreme Court judges ne vet no ena majority no so apass omo aye te powers ya remandi no 2 weeks yes we are threatening ya ampofo ankra nti ya remandi no 2 weeks say wonko na wonko dem okay nti yenkwa asana okay the Ghanaian publisher the Democrat ayarga and say no one hailing Afenyimakin pa about integrity say Afenyimakin integrity there e was through ye papa now I say 1.7 billion domestic gold purchase loss no or say it's accounting not gold board losses why ayi for ena aka abanga afile ena enensusu no nanabo achen susu ene jombo adu susu omo afile the new center the democrat yes president of Penipa moderator ene Catholic Bishop Conference so president omo say ekwan galamsey enam so memu sisi adie ade no afedie aginsem isi agalamsey na ba be normal aba be normal o ka galamsey asoma obi enfa ho bi but ye daate ene nkrofo de grato president board yesi ni wa file all right nti yankwe all right ebusha phone ti da bonka te be adwa so no pe no na poso ena mede amawi ma yemfa dwudwamu no emra yewi a na nkomo wa kiri nyina no ede ato so no pe specifically. Now, reason is simple. As over the years, and in fact, NDC for our minority, insist on Saturday and say, yeah, you be a BD, say, minister, Supreme Court judge, electoral commissioner, and I say, electoral commissioner, OSP, Nunia, and say, Nipano, vetin, parliament. No, vetin now, and see a decline a publishing the ebeyesa na otwuminu na obia wasemisa bia watraba nemone ade na minority no so ne vetting committee members no ewo hwehwemu bi ombeya no maye afa we die ombaye no a esiputupuru omunkodi dwuma no na ne kra no yesi there should be a motion of parliament as a motion na makwan e ma sad na tinya koso ni nyina ankoso ti minority no kotena ase a omuso omoye no sa no omuso mani enye ho pe yera ahia sorry say minority no yimu adeti no ma pass colleague MPs no na Supreme Court judge for no de omuso omo pass omo na akwayen komo nsem bebre na ora fanyu marking ebisa question bi eno na no pay me pese ye de adwene ekọ kakra obisa ira jomahama say opani abria na owa ben wo fi wo opposition na opposition leader no na Ghana ewo Supreme Court ajaji for edunum na edunum no ena so teba edunan ena mampani akufo ado ye say o appointe edunum e de aka ho mo kan say mampani akufo ado e park court na wa appointe MPP judge for e de o mako Supreme Court o so munko ye adwuma Emma more resisted. If I judge for me and Sadia and Dra, Obana, Omo pass your mind drano, Obana na a woman. More share appointment committee sitting, who say, Omo miss a question. And the reason why you want miss a question is to say, where they kind abba vetting that. Nana Kufado di car appointino, Emo ba vetting, Obayano, Omo ye be minority no say, Omo approve Omo. Because Sabins na parliament no 137 and because of some cars more approval muntino sa nomination no entimi anko through entiendro san bi sa mampani say mampani mahama what say na Akufo-Addo park court sabre no na Supreme Court judge fo nyina ye edunum enne oba ye endra me say ya di omoka akokoka ho a Ama ye aduonu baako 21 na ebisi da Ghana ha mampani John Mahama ahe record awaye ne say we appointed Supreme Court judges 10 in less than 2 years Odika appointed 7 in less than 5 months in government. And in less than 2 years, or the Miensaka home. I'm appointed 10. And the Supreme Court judge for 21 na ewo se siano. Onu kwa appointed 10. Ewum. And wait there, over say packing the bench. Na, niyamane ha adwen kakra ne say, Mampani Mahama at a constitutional review committee. Ama Professor H. Kwesi Prempenum akwakoye adwuma. Na omoye adwuma no wie de report by no. Recommendation ba ko amode ba ya ban agye atum ni say, SSF is a break no, Supreme Court judge for no, ye cap no at 15. Enti ensese ye appointed Supreme Court judge for every 15. But this is the case Mampani Mahama still appointed Supreme Court judge for the echo. It is 21. And he doesn't see this as packing the court. Obaye was appointed judge for 120. Lower court no, RBC higher court 120 new judges. And a Mampani Mahama Baye wafa 120 unprecedented in the spread of if I'm saying 2 years. Another Kufado see 120 new courts. Ana ebini hoda. And there be an ebantema mebo ayama sama high court. A cropon a high court. Okay, district court. And no money idea. So sa court ni nyina na eniho. Aye Mampani Akufo-Addo baye na obe case court no and na wa appoint judge for so munko say omunkonko yadwuma. But in the case of Yola Mahama no obaye on see court bia but wa appoint judge for 120 lower court, high court, court of appeal and Supreme Court 120 and so far odiomo echo. And he doesn't see this as packing the court. And this is the president Obano Okache in opposition say Oba obey chief justice sabi ampa Oba we inedi. Okache say Oba appointed NDC judge for na Odiomako Supreme Court so. Enti we any court bench ni nyina. So we don't know. When I say omo appoint omo no omo ya NDC for and also omo nya NDC for no, we don't know. Again, Osaka say Oba NDC for no make themselves available for appointment and now call all government agencies, any ministries, any department, lawyer bia what government agency bia ni bia no NDC ni. All state agencies are Ghana 90% of them NDC lawyers. And then oko ministry or a ministry lawyer, oko hese we lawyer. Now na be na gold board thereby you say NDC lawyer be Yamana a contract almost ajibe 8.9 million Ghana cedis in less than a year as the legal fees. Eti ekwanya enema ekono de enranimu ne discrimination no ne ade no eya broso. Eti ye bisa Mampani say we enye packing the court na we edin because kind of opposition so ba see a fa judge for burudunu ampa constitutional review committee no anyway adwene recommendation number what the white paper about one thing added in still ano we go beyond that 15 no now we appoint 21 it will appointed 6 more than what you promised Ghanaians. Now promise Ghana for no what call 6 aka ho o promise you 15 o ka che kwa so say ko bi trase na ese ni nyina wa fa anya adwuma opani o shebo fofora na o yade foforo ye de webu man a anya ade be yie bedin di Kwaku Dawuro we dwam on movement in the morning God na sarebedi akon ene da sebre e ka me ho na ye de pensen mu e di abro enko ba bia. Kwaku. Na bokodi
nyame adom ahode ho se efiada adu
abiwano
anti efiada adu de na de bisia ne agipo efiada adu de Kwaku de bisia ene bisi nti no de nyame ase se wode ahyase adwada na babedu enifi ya ye se kwadia ho se adwada de ekoto azo se me de Kwaku bewie ne na bo chana me so mewie na ma hand over baton na ma dasebe no so ato so kwesiada ite da wo masi edam penifo a omo hweye send messages e feedback ni na try to direct us ni na Kwaku yeda obibi ase bebi a Dr. Mamu Baomia ewo enano to de nejire oba papa bi haja samra Baomia so obi an Kwaku alo pe ye chia wo mo na enra yeba parties en wo yin bia mpesa metifo enra me call party quarters na me kuja me nua Dennis Miracle Abuaje mako fale ne nomination no na me kontem kakra enti me gina holo me hu empanifo a omo be fale omo die atese me hu jombo adu me hu abanga me hu nanabi echire me hu se kwayi buja ana
kosi buja
kosi buja de ne baldi dak ne jetuato buja ba no dak ne jetuato se wo ma aka no omo de ekofo by but kosi boja de no bobobo no de buy me no na me wo
a former voter regional organizer
na me na me wo ayi chese privilege ayi position ena me gina na me gina office na so hosi
okay
ena bobobo fo eso ba na Kwaku o hwa ese waves o e jese on bobo won se se bobobo awurade message say ese waves o enya asegetu afena eho ese sunsun fo besi ho ho nya aye charge
I think prior to the 2016 election, na you call MPP Eastern Regional Parliamentary vetting. Me see why charge. Fi one by almost midday. Na why you doing? The nipa ba hanom wo he. Yes, I must sing crop for over we vetting. I'm say yes. It's that day na me hu so. I must say be win this election.
But everybody dey okay. Say na everyone won say the who obi no compete with each other. You know, it's na we first Urajo Bodu national chairman and be first vice Buja organizer Abanga youth organizer Dennis communication it's not a competitors in the CIA it's who so more call no more back now we share enthusiasm
because Abanga say Abanga is strong
Abanga of Bia and then I see this kwele nya senketwa and na adeta kunu so kwele nya senketwa etumedie said ye ese ahwade foforo bia ba party no mani agye ba mesaba
na ase popu afale ana
popu nyankwa me fredi
na na ke ene mini na ke ka sendra o so be file ni
na ke ho
for national organizer
na ke se week yeso so ku TV station be nya senketwa o kasani aso na mene o kasani aso no
ando be kunu
na sabe fego ka se bi de de yakọ yes
o be file ni o be kunu o be finish no kwa
na first honorable Mavis Hawa Kumu Kwaku I think it's way for gone
no I say yes John so ko na nya senketwa kwa but say nima
a started traffic light in the water hard.
You are see Nima. Nima ne say start here. Because no pabe 10 am you should be frame say na ade jombo do not nipa ni nim ne ekoso nti o say jombo do ye den na me say den o say o nima run about na enipa egu we say jombo do t-shirt na yi
so ko tunu bedi TV e wo mu awu say so ye den
on do nim ne ekoso
okay
na me say ndi o ko file nomination say nima run about me say
na say na no so Tuesday nana na of abacha jakon so ko file won so ko na say o kwa so so dey moves bi apiem na who wants alo
ayi dabi check frame say na go of abacha jakon masasa na so ko sa wo he no so yeso ko dia se bi ko gina mu
wo kwa lo aye sei no atie gina sei na so na friend torino no na si be ne ya de to the bia sa metia de bufu no na ye no na mo gina stage so SSC fia political party bay and yakwa abonte kwa campaign obi ya nto nyuma
anta ko bisa mama no sama hama paper no mu hunu
me Kwaku me say political party bay and yakwa ya party organization na ya gina bonte obi ansada ya nto nyum na mo sisi me ya to sisi fia na ya sisi fia why ka na policy ye yin se ne yenye Kwaku ye beba ho no mo woni ma bienu bi ha me kakra Kwaku be ga wo ka no wo mo ji sen
ka se horo asem na obeki so do wa uni muso na asem ka menta horo
so kwa no mapamo
ko ha ka horo die mint mi kai mi horo me in fact ma ka horo kra yin ni pa kuno bi ana obi sabi ko me die na so bi ba depend ba bi abehoro no
okay
bit meji 15 bit meji 20
okay meji 25
meji 25 nee
Kwaku na obu a ko horo ka do ji 15 o man 20 cedis no or the 5 cedis ne ba ye kwa wo ball hwehwe ne na ase or the 5 cedis balakas won fa wo hwe wani ma se obeka thank you kra ro nka the moji 25 won so no Kwaku man 50 cedis a oba 20 cedis ba ko na 5 cedis ba ko obe metu so se 20 ba ko 5 cedis ba ko o man 5 cedis na de buofu mesre ayifo
o de me de no baby o moji 15 me kwa me man 30 na ne buofu me na me catch o baby o moji 15 nti me dai me kan no ro o moji 15 me ho huri na me man 30 cedis yes ma bo ho empe mienu e de aman na o mo buofu
ya no me pese be busa say
in fact o mo nti last me bisa me de abufuo na me tu me kan ni free wo ewo metimi aboyira odin me nko ho bi nti bisa ne say eya me huru kana me mom me kai me huru me mom 100 cedis ana me comment ase ma huru kana uji 15 cedis mama 40 cedis mama 30 cedis na obu afu say me matua onipa na obi e le company no no kra wo commission mu no or di 15 masama wo so nko 15 so ahoro me kan na ma menti no o de age e bi a 40 cedis that me the amount Kwaku me se goro o dwe han ti ase o
na wo busa de se eye sen a company die 20
company die
20 sen me eye sen
no busa so na o so de sen
ada na wo so de wo mu me pa me fi mu a Kwaku na me de amount but say obeche na de 5 cedis 10 cedis na le buofu no obopo mo nya na asa kan che ye say Kwaku in fact ukọ me makoba brain shop ewo America ya ye no America the tip de eye for say virtually like a legal a mandatory say ukọ ba brain shop ekoyi witi na say $10 go pay so ma ni ba ko no say $5 or $10 and ye wo ho ukọ restaurant America then a standardized eyi wo ho eti why for washing bay for mon kan kire say afraid de wo ba washing bay na say 10 cedis na 20 cedis say nipa no ho kan so ma 20 cedis me tie hu na say
20 kra e bu afu me say me see two places na me horo me car Newton ha see na e wo Newton ha see e bia me ko horo ho ana say Madina baby it me new ho baby aya car no me horo because ana me ko mountains ana ma ko horo obepo no so because godon mo ya say na ntu de car no kwa gono omo horo car no
mesi ho
me de me car ko baby na me ko didi me se ma ma kwa ko me ko ba ya me car ni si ho ena you say mbisa say what is happening me ba horo car wo ha 15 cedis me ma 40 cedis me ma 30 cedis
aye me pesa de busa
no asset the same
enti me say you for honest nen kan kire ye say mbra mo da ba ne say oba ne say 25 cedis a times 2 manifit ma ni ba 50 cedis ejuma wura 25 ama mentiase say all for afraid the mood demand say de no o mu hwe ni ye anya say say de me na my advice nko fu bi nsa ka
Hanan make Hanan say on the baby o hono mu ka say company dey 20 omo so mu dey 10 omo na so ma charge na charge 30
adam mo ka say company dey ye say company dey ye say ye nti omo ka
ade che enye by force o provide service na obi into service ni so ani a obi wo godo otimi ko obi timi huro ka wa otimi say akwa die kai ya wa huro die wa hurka ni pa hurubutu mu no ayese nyina uyu kra timi man 50 cedi say onye
na wa ka say me call dentist bi ho na sedie da no dentist ni si bre wo mese ho no mi amesi a me di akoda da no ho Kwaku ye mi se na wonya enkoba kofa akuma ana omo de hakso betwa bitiato na ko mese no ma ye ho adwuma because the next wo ye bia wo ye enyeye wafa metese abrante na bre but me hwese no si abre na wonya me ho abuta ye adwuma wie no that was my first time ya ba ko dentist ho no ma ye wi ya charge me ba me sa chiniska yes because me who say wa bre adia ordinarily say taking about 20 minutes no it taking 1 hour 10 minutes oh so be manufacturing pem na efemano ba we dey tell what say una me say na say ni say hey etenya me kwa Kwaku 25 or 25 na me dey because me dey ma no wo me strange me na say me chawade na mu ra say me dey ne me ma wo hwe ne mu na
adenta sakura ho
omu di wani
meja ko na me afa me camera emeties kana sa bebu anti ade na ade say mejimi ana because me amede me kaba me de misika ba enti last me ko ba bi o madina me akwana ho kan wi no ana me man 40 cedis me o hana em se nipo hwe ho ne bae ana obebi sa me say send akwana charge me na me sure o kan say 20 cedis no say me sure me say so otiwon hu say me de 40 cedis e share ni nsem na me sure me ana me de man no sure okay then the enu an
ko no nim say bia no abo
me ebo abroso and I think say omo only washing bay no they should do those things
yes
because ekwan omo yi for no de nkrofo air fashion
push nkrofo away from the washing bay
ekwan omo de nkrofo air fashion obi ba na obehoro ne car na oni bi ode bechewa enya ntokwa hwe enya omo nkwa ho ene krum ha be restaurant bia o krum ha bia
obi ani nsesa
ene restaurant bia o krum ha o ya 60% ukoto aduane wo ho a oni especially say omo ho no girls no mu say godon no na aba
Kwaku
ama baji fita yi a oni sesa
ma 10 grams
ma say omo ti ani pa godon eti won ho asem a wo kwase ya pay with momo na wasa
na bibia to atwa
because uto aduane godon
na bibia to
150 adai man 200 or so oni sesa
last me ya article be man publish me sa hwehwe na me hwe sa and me need 3 CDs. Me need 2 CDs. Now me share me yes small calculation. Say how much they are benefiting. And they are fleecing customers.
Me so
because of that.
Pharmacy be wa denta.
Say someone can who say omaji uti kwata ade 40 CDs. 100 also need sesa.
Me say pharmacy be wa denta. Me nko ho ma ninya sesa da. Ti has be there. Me call me na be sa aden. And you nko back ko sesa me guo. Aden. Me kan na ya nyumre be say 7
ya
what one the whole day me so the 10 cedis ko oni sesa o the 50 ko oni sesa no aka cho me ma bibi enti ana this is something that last week am say me person bibi bitia sa kan ba me ka kire o
kubasti for say nya san keto ye di ku mo Kwaku keto ba ko bi so me sre so uni mbalishi isle go ho uze balishi school no ho no park bi ho edru juada come je si wa run come
onko bobo na
edru juada na former first blaster players ni former stars ya kesi Kwaku ahoro bobo for the past 20 years my monitor hu eti enfutro no mo bobo Kwaku mani je ho ana anase they prefer so bobo enfutro some person bobo enfutro mo a no problem we na mo prefer mo bo astroturf for near so antina mo pe we futu Kwaku omo ya bench school for bench bi ene dokono for bench bi ni akofa ne da beso no omo tete so o se futu na mo pa no problem ete omo ntimi nye tend kitua bi won chen empe enkuna kama eisol mo dignifying befitting their status adding more than 20 years omo bobo wo hol ma muso amunyina mu years kafo eto muntimi enye ho ye kakra say oh because Kwaku sa park is ayi erosion na afa so ama amra mo nti mo kedi da park
so no mbebo
ya no so no mbebo se mo pese mo ball enfutro ma mo beta park ni ye abolu enfutro
akosa anu ya opo anu abeguso
mo beti ma ye ne kama se o de because ya ball yi na said say ayi friend say tennis is bombo the clay etu mo pese mo ball no enfutro ma mini problem ba mo nya park ni ho ye kakra na mo tent bi mo fam trace up fefe ya mbeta say we say yes Ghana pay the for mabobo amel mo nya ba Ghana mo about busa for so now bakolo janoma I don't know how they enjoy that. I just don't get it. But show one now bakwa start akesio
anya sa park no so na Sam George dis to no
ehwa obu hu nusumo ho
me me hu omo o kom bobo omo so inform ho
me tese me dem say enfutro no besa mo ba I don't have a problem because say da mo kai sile musi start mo bo mo nyina start no enfutro musi no problem ba munya park ni ye na munya ehun ye sambaje hu ye fefefe na mo de nkoya so mo kama mo ba na mo to ni gofo ehwe mo eliboko ko jan ma munya be bi po na what is that? If it must be done, it must be done well.
I was a movement in the morning, Jumadi, a high movement TV. Eric Patrol, Chemagadi and Crowd to Naya half mammy ba of a Kissy do Hench and Ira John Bodu, Era Hanafi, yet Timino, Abu and Comonibus. Ye bar, ye chair one by a bar, and Coma, or if you had Dicaditi in Anum. Na edia faso aba na yesremu pa nti ayifo mo amoto ade krom ha sei me nintisa obi washing be ba na odoma na o ma chawa ade a na obu afu aden edi asem munya sa sei munya sa re no obi wo no ma o de ferie na ojade achew nso e bia na ne hunye obi de ohani page na ho na okachiro no obi a okachire ne se wunni so sasa no a na ohwe ne ho ohwe around a o insist a na ye di no ntimi nyisika no so nka se o to kuruma ko pesa ba na ayeyi
wonu ze kasa na
ofazi
wonu ze kasa na brofo outside
home cry
ko yin no so
yes na o de ferie eni a memrefi no de eden na o de age because ne ho o ntimi o hwe ni pe ho na
o 10 cities ekofo de be photo true
ontimi
ba obaye ya na wo say last be say fie o ya wo say dem fuma vitamin C vitamin C but end of bufu say
obejama
yes
because I don't need to know so chewa they are fine
Kwaku it means say ye charge but you nyamu nshira
so we nya de chu extortion what by force na age
what by force na
nya de che
enya ti nya de che
da bi nya de che
ti mo manya fi ye pemu ni enche made na mu efesi nyamu nshira
wa yire waje we enya
waje
Mese Mr. Pharmacy ni pagodom if for any reason say me my say meja ho adeto if for any reason me kwatare ho no ma
okwa kwanzi kuboto
me kwanzi gu anyenya sa dia me kwa be di mumu betua because me say
Kwaku trick now any mumu no
me nra ho ntade ma awura ni nyansa sada enye me ho wa enye baako enye mienu enye me
waseda
da bia o 6 cities na aka ho o 20 cities na aka ho
na o no delay no okotie mete okotie no asa aka say change no
adada ufie kwa pema na oba e wo right side
hifa mami hade enye I say check na bazisi a ofakisi do a no mo ya identify
na who say statement from the office of Dr. by Champion.
Okay.
Say Ubia cancer me ato no so say Rabache Jako Ebano or Bano Moda Agenda 2032 and Eba say be ya Dr. by Champion about 2032. Ye best
I'm going for one PP mutu
a reckless statement.
I'm going for one PP mutu.
And you say your man and go for course cast answer. And then look correct. And then look correct. And say you permit my judge and bonnet. Say me my way you say. No mono, only evidence. And for point to be so very able you say I must say. Why somebody have party? What could Dr. Bread Champon? Your coalition to a 31st January 2025. So you see, why that we graciously and come be as a Mudivian or Dibi. And now know what to be the assembly of 2026, sorry, 2026. and then I look somewhere or bet your crack tied about one thing. Will be a do obey. We believe in one candidate. Kwaku campaign man. And could try to business say, Rebel Bay say, Kwaku said they all of a sudden. A contest. Say, why the pedal about me as a more?
Exactly.
All of a sudden,
I say it has been. It has always been the case. And none of the catch you make. None of the story be true. This is Dr. Baumian and people Yankopon. The Louis Yankopon had us with you on one. Dr. Baumian and Biddy. There's in the air corner. Yes, I did. And Nipa mu a cannot about me. Ya omo ne kwa ye primary no ye go support to the panel. Ye hwe listen about na say be a movie. What an American. What was support former finance minister. I mean Anta. Support to Afoko. And right, me who say attach say oko Jibo Chenki ho e dey ye campaign. I don't need the chairman. Okay. So far chairman we say Hassan Tampuli. O support okay. And first. Hassan Tampuli support to Boacheja. Martin Indam support to Boacheja. Henry Court support to Boacheja. Joseph Osewushu. Joe White support to Boacheja. Former Akontroma Alestete. Former Akontroma MP support to Boacheja. My MP send because we are former. Omo support secondary the Japamesa was about to watch a jackal. Anyone may be as about to watch a jackal. Sign up and be so almost support to ride on word. And to know a say balance now. I will have social media na abano any misinformation disinformation adoption but Dr. Brian Champon emane han ho because be any commitment to the party and you know the mekaso omo election there the best candidate in Ebon Party na Kopobana winning because office na aye no atai and see if they don't say na atai no why you careful now to go case listen ba ko win here now we end day
me concern say Dr. Brian Champon to the baby
what the baby
contest no on kobi okoni die wie no wajatu say ni baba ko ne baby enti obele djuma dia boama flag bearer no so atimi wi ni we are money ten the bill.
Why to say Jeff Konedu Ado. We really is the chairman. I'm not downplaying you their influence, but I get the influence of a Dr. Bechampo and a man winning and conform naturally a penalty. What you say? And to know woman in Kosa, Jeff Konedu or winning or funny baby. Come about many Benku within the fan will be a Kwaku Yako enemy. Would have tell me say the next 2 weeks. Who say nipa bebe move akon left or right e wona start massive no
I can't me say Dr. Baumia say obia MPP ni bia na oko election o fa campaign obia Dr. Baumia ni obia dia o say obia fa MPP ni now go campaign or MPP flag bearer and everybody see we say vote for me I will make Baumia president vote for me I will make Baumia president
lucky flag no the most target say
yes you know what you MPP in Kwadia for campaign
my Mary so support to Ura John Wood
okay I Mary okay and you know obia for Baumia din kwa campaign obia for Baumia din kwa campaign obia for Baumia din kwa campaign and 32 go baby but sasa na meka ba pio kumase na no say pushing up na na be make public statement last week no oko almost 40 o man 50 o ye den 10 ne de emma
na a friend say Mr. Bakonso wo GCB bank was say ebia change a bit man because of money change because more bank they say smaller notes no 1 CD ne 5 CDs ne 10 CDs no more break akra but sister enye trend we ba e ma
David you say obi uko baby na akoto ade no bi so ni nsesa no na mo say
they genuinely won ni nsesa no
obehu na say to aso say sa shop yi de unim say mi wramu yi sika bia mi kra bi obeka so ni nsesa
ukwan so ampa
abanyampa na ato nti no sa de na free minister say do or extortion say wo disika bi akɔ na de manu say ya pa opesa won so no offer
hadwen ya no de but adian so say Kwaku adwuma amoso mo ye no eti se mu wie mo ayi a mre na Kwaku amoso akɔ jense sane bi say dem because me so am ko to pokia papa ma me jense no say be catch so
yes
me de kwa ma ko di papa sika no ko di e one frasa aba Kwaku enkomo na wo ho no ehu na said ye pay hu ani e wo parliament no babia leader of the mighty minority Osahina Alexander Kwame na afenyo mark wo bia Kwaku nyakopon hia no omo ne ho ban na oma na kokuduro said odie na dwuma no na eduru baby say ya e na hu se se wonye sharp a engwase beto na afenyo mark na kire se adwuma no suyan na we sharp any day bia I've never seen afenyo mark wanting say e was what can be say ye law wada say ya the refi ne ho ten bia no he rise up to the occasion na be say the pay ho e be yin say Supreme Court judges say ye be converting na ye to be the statement about bonti be 3 weeks ahead and sign a vet number so we dey Oma no more parliament na otwim be mi ensanie e de se ama omukọ mu nkofi omukọ ya aside from abase emergency ya reconvene omo ba so ya kan chom se be yese yo omo ba ya asa de se ye be ye nkofo we penifo mu vetting 3 days. How do you expect so bit back background check bo baby and a public employee and you be it ban make input say ye throw with the advance penifo mo nhwe but said the typical of President Mahama ye wo hu no say we supreme leader wo Ghana no kan kebi no sa na no equipe wo parliament na no Kofi Benton lawyer actual dey bi o Facebook o se be bi yadru no ya akoye se yadru ba bi a party bi e ba wo de na IGP be ba na wo de e fe ni say the judge for so aba na Kofi sa na adru na nyamna na se mp for so e ba ye the chief justice be ba wo the Supreme Court judges in Abebawo. Yeah. The High Court judges beba.
Lower public servants in Abebawo.
Lower court dey be jai ama woma akano. Na public servants chief directors in obi abeko. Obi abeko. And somebody chief directors in Kofi. The one Kofi no se ni area sanda e command baby a Kwaku plastic chair na da ma so want na so e wo hono. Baby a e kolo no. Na ye bari ye to aso mo bi nka jisi ye nyai because the way say no ultimate nka bibi jisi wo nyai dia adan ye di ye nyai. I don't need the and we are living dangerously. Obegas and you say na Ghana ye pesi ye no indeed ye ba ye man David. President de Kwaku be diso. And last man a course of parliament na ahafo no e de na ye no. Everyone who is with the farm and Kobo from your market.
Ahafo de.
Now what should them and ye hey what is it okasa wow. Na where was he? Kwaku no way. I have for no what may be na ka wo hu ni sada.
Na here for no obi tininka.
All of a sudden.
All
of a sudden will grow wings and horns. And the war yet they will pay our pal because you need numbers.
Me say Osha na Osha kwan omodi MPP e fa so abere no majority no. Amoye minority na 137 no. Number ye na Osha se no mo yenima. Say ho
you see
MPP ni a say witness ma wo se we ni ya say so sori ko ye djuma ma party ni san ba power bi
and no about for no market can say be was it they are taking this majority thing too far they are taking this majority thing too far even when say na ye ni numbers the crumple no you must be seen say more respecting but the air cost no me as if I knew say the because it be man be
me
say no ma lose interest go parliamentary because the MPP be a better bia parliament bia no they treat us with contempt.
Parliament they say I rubber stamp.
It's what I say. SDM fata. But Kwaku even rubber stamp no enka there are more dignifying means young between them be afaso but when to say yanka say
na dey catch yourself wo mu a enyema wo free mu a entosin enti o treat you say atantade
enti ye members of parliament 87 or parliament na NDC for treat omo de satantan de no wo ye MPP ni aye besere ma we e se Ukraine se MPP na Ghana democracy and deserve such treatment e wo parliament and untino de adwumaden empadifo wo party no e ma direction empadifo party no enyi omo selfish interest to nche na empadifo party no se party interest everything will be our personal interest ni enyi adwumaden said be at 2028 Kwaku 2028 elections ni you be winning from parliamentary emo bi now encourage we say oh NDC for no enya one electoral cycle and now mutimi di benya numbers we na mudi free baby and about 137 and it's about benya 180 something but so MPP ye yire ye ho a one electoral cycle 2028 you bet me win over 60 parliamentary seats in addition to the one
MPP for doso NDC for na NDC for hunisa ava opeso ka bibia na min komo voice mi no bi mra
meka kakra efa dia godon ekan ho na meka fa on say o hwe Ghana parliament enye this parliament any parliament eyin fiase ana say edikan the first parliament 1992 no 93 parliament na ye one sided but no krampo na ye one sided because certain no is CPP for ne independent what mo ye say na ye were independence too how are Yakubu and actually war then we have
Nyamadonko and say Bruce
anyway no but Usha not the respect no ho but this one way I say 1 year and that majority are okay yenya 169 no one year 100 bb
169 and some year 109 106
and no crowd young for no more the respect here then Emma Womo etumi ma omo ka bi but sadia baby ayadu eneya okay me maka se betu ya anka parliament no ye ne anopere so ne wokotworo wodi a no aba na mum yanya yem primaries empe yankofo a yepese wo mko parliament no wonko wo mun krase nko ye adwuma
na
wonya parliament ne ma wo ukwa moba tworo wodi na mko se parliament wo anko for 14 days ha and e tell my day
one debate me
inji week bi ano wo moba tworo din ba ko a no mko na wo munya because wo ho wo one count wo monfa
yeah emo ya pa chese wo hwe senia chese amunfa obu kete
obu kura de that of no respect
enfama
no
all right
also bobi
me kobo honorable afenyu marking and address and central for before say omo ye me wi ana mabo mahama yarga on afenyu marking shen so me say gastro mixture nature medics and abedwa ma so ema obi am from agina oyemu ye fon ekapu no ama from ne nyina ebeko na ama wade ho typhoid e ha so a gastro mixture na wo hia obi a stomach ulcer e ha no indigestion e ha wa gastro mixture na wo hia drobi a na ho odin wo soro unya bia eboa pa ba matimi nom obatimi nom ni hia no se wafu e ha keke oye oba so dia special ni aye menso plus e dia ma eno de oba so bebu nsa no so timi ebu nsa yi wa bro bia ente wonka nsa bu no se ba enanson anya hwe no enanum na abayi enim krogen no hu se won so yo oba bi wo hono ma da kro na nsa na atwa oye 28 days na 30 days and 40 days ni ade ha adwen patcho compare menstrual plus ni bi nanom na be ma so de o de any prostate because na say prostate no ha adwen pa bo so odwen so to so odwen so ani mu ye oya na wa ya se ye oya no ni ade so hu se prostate no na bon kai compare menstrual plus na onsoso anonom na atimi abo ba bi eto aduru bi akwa onsa be ka enduru bi nature medics ene de aba patcho kan si for monko drugling ho na monko pebi ento na nabo achi Watema community 1 and Ekus pharmacy wa Shamai and Ghana fana baby after 0248 778899 0248778899 na oni omo enkasa na fi mo a ohia wachi no omo fa emo Kofi Nyameche any natural inventors and so the Congo ointment e dia be German so patcho skin rashes ohunam dwi ba nkrusa sayare ni dia de pa so yare bone pa dwiba nkrusa ebi wo so akopɛ Congo ointment ana so honam na keka odware wi a ebi ana onantema property mpa bo mu bon pa pompa bobo oba enso bi gugu eyewo de po na yesa unya Congo ointment ni bi a fakwa ha ebeboa na nema nyina akoyi bebi etu aduru bi a okwa onsa ebeka sa indre bi papa na na mabe fo kwan so na aye omo number is 0249 017101 and 0204 61 Congo ointment there omo aduru no na hoden ewo soro papa tunya bi eyusu a ebeboa adwumako ya ba na ye from Center for Business Ideas na mo so madwuma mu nyina ne se wo obi a wo adwene pa wo vision wo animdie bi na pese obi adwuma enso wo niska obi so wo sika opadwuma bi ni sika na hyem ono so hu ba bi on fa sika ne nkose wi ase so nya kokofo onya silver so nya kokofo obi kura sika yi mi hu ba bi am fa nse na sika de da ho obi so enya ideas no ono so eniska sankrofo nyina na omo kamo ediabom na omo akere mo kwan befa so a mo betimi abiebie nyuma wa biebie so akere kwan befa so a wo betimi ay manage wadwuma no wa manage ni ye won so so a afei na wo ama wadwuma so so no sara besi aye adwuma ni nyina ombekere ebeboa manyuma nketwa na dantem atimi akoso na aboa mmabunu so awie school anya adwuma ye na aboa amanyuma papa akoso Ghana ama Ghana fa no tuma prefer pacho woni Center for Business Ideas for Enkasa WhatsApp number name telephone number 0500 3333 77 0500 333377 and also be call email info@businessideascenter.org na onyomo akasa office ewo 29 Osabu Street ewo Abelempe omoben abo food bridge no ewo N1 highway ne so enkran oko Facebook oko Instagram oko Twitter oko TikTok ba bia business center for business ideas na onyomo atwetwe enkomo kama pa pacho yemmo sahene afenyumaken endura wa addressing central function mu ni wi a na mahama yarga adansi dia odifa ne ho so no na ede no atechiri yenkohemra sisia
should be done to impede or stampede any committee in the performance. Mr. President, you have been a member of parliament before. You have served on committees on parliament. This is what your members are doing here. They are trying to use their supermajority to stampede the committee of parliament in the performance of its duties. Please call them to order. Again, as provided for under Article 1033, committees are charged with the responsibility of investigation and inquiry into the activities of MDAs, and in this case, into the performance of nominees to establish their qualification, eligibility, and suitability to occupy the office or position assigned to them respectively. This must be thorough, and it requires a thorough job. Mr. President, again, we plead with you, kindly engage your caucus. It is your nomination. Everything they do today stands for or against your legacy. We are not against the nominees. We are not against the decision by you to nominate justices to the Supreme Court. Although we are against the decision on the basis of your own principle. But we believe if the right thing is done, all of us can work together as Democrats, engage and get the right thing done. This is why in the wisdom of our framers of the Constitution, these provisions were in the Constitution to allow Parliament and its wisdom to deal with all these things.
But I will also add that he is somebody you can trust when you are dealing with him. When I say trust, wait till I define trust. You can trust that he will cause trouble. You can trust that he will push his side's position. Of course, and at all times, even I would say, I know this will be difficult for you, but you have to play your role. You are a minority. You have to play your role. And people call me, why do you allow Makin to do all the things that he's doing? I'm like, he's just playing his role. He's just playing his role. So let him play it. I'll play mine. When he finishes doing all the things that he's doing, I'll cause the vote. And then the decision will be taken the way I want it. So that has been it. But, in addition, working with you in the last 1.5 years, I've come to know you as a person of integrity and honesty. And I want to thank you for the forthrightness with which you have dealt with me as the majority leader. I hope that you and my successor will find common ground and work the same way. I've already told him that you are not somebody that he would he should be yielding to. He should be doing more than I was doing. Me, because I'm a little older than you, I used to tolerate you a lot. This man is about your age mate. So it's about your age mate. I've actually told the president to increase the number of fire tenders in this area. So you might see 2 or more fire tenders being brought and parked in front of the Chamber of Parliament House. Because I also know what he will do to you. I could tolerate you, listen to you the whole day, and just get up and say 1 or 2 things, and then have us vote. This man, he will like to reply to everything that you will say. So also be ready. But I want to say that I enjoyed my time working with you as the minority leader, and I just want to encourage you that so many things will be thrown at you, but from what I've come to know of you, I know that you are very resilient. You never give up. Even when you are lying down, you'll be shouting. When I get up, you will see, no, you are lying down. You're on the ground. so anyway, but I honestly enjoy your friendship. I enjoyed your friendship, and I do appreciate that. And the entire minority caucus, who will make all the noise, but in the end will support, sometimes even support more than my own, side.
All right. Ebusia enti Mahama Yarga Godon and mo otin nka se or ka first of all yet minority leader nka na all expressive frustrations o mukum eno ne ade ansana Mahama Yarga so enye de beto so.
Well, Kwaku Mahama Yarga die said the no one of the hawks within the NDC were very liberal or maybe who. Now I say for the past years anytime BI make JB down kwasem our parliament. Eya na NDC for no kekansi mu bebre. E twan troso so e ka say na MPP for and UP for then na yes MP independence. Na we measure sad number just to partly eulogize Ayarga when I did Okai. What kind of parliament that time said they did a year at the day by about the Mutala Muhammad.
All Kasana or CIA agent.
Yes. You can and then Ayarga kind of parliament to say. And you look now UP FOC MP independence. Now the yellow crane say now UP for say say you pay independence na kakra you kakra and we must pay the CCA it mo being ko kan baby say JB down calling in penny for CCA independence ayaga kasa some parliament. In fact, municipal people be quite say this is the first time I remember say NDC for leader in parliament a move towards the truth, because Oma misleading Ghana for several years. enti the course of parliament in the baya ka beto aso na mehu se na yi wo ho archbishop
the papacy
so we Christian na eno take kremoni oh okay etimi ba so sa but kremoni timi president za anyway eti eye eno the course no die ayarega so but me consideration na ma president Muhammad choose so ayarega for that role no so come na the foforo chief tells you say baby ayarega uza ayaga we kusasi ni esa eye mampusi ni and some of course when a member of parliament will resolve you it is what be we ko be fun na so ko difa it would be a better city
obeko so agina finfin abusha se na yedi kan abuma amane no yewura John Buadu e ka chem say no ebedi nkomo afidi so na usually you tie discussion after 9 and so yewura John Buadu ewo jumedi bi na nanimu amunim ba bi a ebre a wom enti ene ne beyi yankomo ye fi ho na ewi a na fe yede ne aka no e de ato aso
ko condition bi wo ho ka first ne fe na wo mahama sa privilege ki empene
general de general
what the make na
no mi ti ase
I just say one year di mi ye si ye fe na bada da ka privilege ki empene
de no de eno de enye se okay bi en kan si enye se bi a che ma untumi every race ni muti na oba ha before say
god o ga ye ko back o ko director committee afemi ho acho letter tete oh yes you see I make one of the reasons here you make kind of mountain I make one of the reasons in there many people for chance be decide to send back out many opinion John Bodu because many opinion many na the court ba kunti na change commentary be one off no assist obo constituencies bidding ya you lose parliamentary seats because of acrimonious primaries parliamentary primary but so na kan and me believe me did say no correct and baby aye kolo Kwaku it is better say collaboration beba than contest ye be member acrimony in fact you really does it tell the year important said the road on board kai me support me believe say so that here baby wo holo manye hu hia se enko contest any money personal interest in penifon potential people be about contest no president ba what about me will beat our about 10,000 10,000
and the year Mahama appoint chief director
yes put over
15,000 because
what you say 15,000 and contest back on one not na fie na support unia ama tumi kese ne mbra no wanya baby asha was one penny.
In fact going into the last election na constituency ba kwa mi suro sem people be lusie wale
because of
tension and dina ho na mi suro pa ti na me ni di akire nti e ba na mi suro we die the nyame ase
if you no e one of my considerations even though men kana bontin but the means
all right nti e butu ayera John Buadu abekan sa na se na godon kan no ono de se munim se yifi ha onye hoho ha nti enye se bi a wateta hu se chema huntumi every race nti na all bad day ene enye sa general yamati
mejo so
na hu anyakupo adome
na onu se mu fie ha be ka sem ba ko mu fie ha ansa na mbashi ase no mene efia so asnega me be ko me fo mene so asnega ene shi a chema huntumi wa ha
I see
ye bi wo se around that time no na chairman consider say either person or the baha the trainer delay be say mo ne hongo e won se bra de na enya asanketa akra be sia wa ha ti ojumi de sabi party yenyina na ya masuso na musa over the years Jacoba ne say they na ekwe I was a bit not happy about say me contest now with me what this side me what this side contest is so
along munina ma one side
contest is so there the TV we be amane obi o understand it over until some time no I didn't go out Jews are now more out or more way no because me person be kwa ko ye bibi aka bibi na adam fufa yafa over the years, because of party internal primaries, internal creative problem. Strangely enough, when say me ba girl, only want to me ba girl, and I know DPS.
Oh, okay.
And me ba ni school, me read by CIS. Me ba ni school no, omo koye lunch or no, and want to me bay and me mama friend because oba me fie ne ba fie de bia wotumi bo me nim so nim say
oba ne ba
ne me me sure say me ba no so ko mu fie you understand it's a relationship for long for me, and I've said it and na me be kana on want me other issues there me to come because it's still in court.
Yes. But
on the case and I don't get that thing coming out from commentators. No clear woman say there's no minor in this country or just concession kakraka on subletting concession. And no clear mom say over subletting and say OJ approval for Minerals Commission or the minister.
Yeah.
But being mommy documented, say AGC subletted the concession and another company or the approval now. But being mommy documented, say that man subletted because on the contract man go for that. Nyankasa as Director General for SIGA. We say Akotia Diamond.
Sorry.
Consolidated Diamond, no. A share SIGA. The end I appointed managing director and name. The Juma Omoya Hono. Omo will be aggregators. And almost sublet more. For giving them the opportunity to do as goodwill per se. Then every way be piano Siga Ana Kotia Mines Enco Ministry of Natural Resources Ana say Minerals Commission Enco J any way then never my single out to be idea even as we speak, and I've thrown that challenge. Regional chairman for NDC. He's into mining. Ashanti region.
Sir.
Regional chairman for NDC is into mining. Asama making Munko Bisane say Onyebiana. The mining Uchaman go for Ojini Goodwill every week, answer everybody for me, I think that we are yes, there.
There is a company, if you know, Adamus, Angelalist. I will put your mark of Chinese for any illegal mining and no more trespassing from concession. I think government lands Kwaku to be by Antioch. There's some peninsula man 1 year say on fire and rectify
no a honest who's a girl no Angela no or me mate.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that
okay. And some doors were no,
say to him or no opportunity say be and call you crown here. And then I let you know
it's the way so you are right. But Honsel no Omankasa Koka but to me
first one no.
Me say Tiemio me say Abaina Ankasa Wakoka na onto Mary. So in my honest view, based on this, if the party, the New Patriotic Party, Ekase want to be a political prisoner, I wholly accept.
Yes.
But if not because of politics, there's no way idea will be even though and you're right, idea will be and then a nipa va acquire sending out. More so where the president and Kasa can say, or no so bar. Omo president Nana Adodan Kwaku ejeli omo because of Galamsey, obey you omo.
That's what he said.
There will be amnesty.
So how come Unyanyi go for no in the first place? Now trying to be account. But you see, that's why the person me cough as national chairman. We are not setting the right agenda. We are not directing our communicators as to near relevant also on account. Another typical example answer about my time no so is but I will do so in a very quick way. Some agency asema on a
good board
Afenya marking AD. First of all, say Afenya marking ako extorto bibi or and I say what blackmail you are. So we are government official. Also go taking it up also taking it up because concealing vital information and our criminal information about Obino and not see wrong
because back corruption so I will whistleblowers actual.
You understand? It is Bibisa Abba one take it assuming say no correct and no Nipano yes gold board aboka Bank of Ghana aboka we say can hear media we dia me na Ghana for the betia. I don't even want to get into the argument as to why the boka no why the boka what on gold aboka because your mama cafe Kofi Juma aton apetesi aboka on TB da I kroma yin ma apetesi ba bebre ekukuo it is not strange say obi to apetesi eboka you understand but you be croa obi ton gold onye sikenida Ghana Chen croa obi wo ho no na ton gold wo area onye sikenida
the question was yeah onye
sikenida
ebi ni ho
so it me no this argument about ensika ye kano ensika kicho we are talking about $1.7 billion.
The money is big.
$1.7 billion. Big push baby almost 70 billion. We divide it, we multiply by we are 1.7. You are talking about 22 billion. They take it 1/3 of the big push as big push in say me back contract 20 years yebemano me man is here and my GB aseme asa
and one big pushing
now what you want to say
I see
contract I will say ye kwan you need to catch this here e kwan obi anim say o say ye ye betumi aye na ye twen na ye
akraba na ye
na de be ya na ye pe external funding it will take about 10 years. Okay, 10 years you dey into interest because any found. Did you ever contract must be here the benjano near just able to
let us make merry for tomorrow.
No.
For tomorrow you die.
Why do you go and argue with an NDC person on the fact that and I may why not to be your
be a bit me?
But it's time say a quiet I bet because you can in your almost prepare why they big push contract him. Captain, you how many by Juma? Captain, you so dear on your cover, you know. And I know business people. They are no more complaining if you are better contract to be a Jini Kakra or Kojini Sika or be. And also, no, Uncle Jusika no be Jubi Kakra. And then almost many almost say almost car almost day agree on the almost veggie almost just we are almost caro. When the catch us 2028 with the right message, with the right messenger, with the right place of delivering and disseminating messages, you know, the Ghanaian people will not change the NDC. They will change the NDC also because they'll be deceived. The Ghanaian people have been deceived. Also, we are almost dead. In Japan, just years ago, or say, here now, my training colleges allowances ontumi ntua ade agogis beta bre so nyina yetumi tua ono nko ade o se ontumi ntua aban foforo aba saa de o se ontumi ye no ono tumi aye aban ya no wo ho se nkora wie school ni epostu o ma ontumi ye adwuma 2 years aban tu ga say 2 years aye machine nyina go be ma 3 months salary pay
yes
aban foforo aba amanesa na 8 years do ya because nipa ho furu nipa nti no omo twa omo ho immediately abeka kire o se maza aban na otwe mo nye me uwie school pe there's automatic placement automatic placement it inquire omo third year majority of them to abagency majority of them to abagency here as we speak now they are extremely disappointed about the endings.
I see.
Say you want me ha na cocoa farmers wo ho dada e wo si bi omo ye cocoa no kra ye da so po ye den it's a conversation and I feel so bad say our argument in our politics and our debate is limited to human kitten. What we fight over in the cocoa industry say about is producer price. Producer price is just one little thing out of a lot of things that are involved in the value chain of the cocoa sector. Production, storage, financing, fertilizer, and all those things. I'm telling you on authority. So in the cocoa industry, the value chain, right from planting to harvesting and adding value, a year base $210 billion. Omo production and kasa edua cocoa, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, Niamano. Only just 10% of the entire value chain. Countries are a year into cocoa production. They get just 10% of the entire value chain. Omo finance cocoa crap no enya be 30%.
No, that can go attractive one.
I'm looking at it globally. Yes. Countries are and entities are involved in the financing of cocoa.
But last time check go Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire. You only 6% of the cocoa value chain.
Fantastic. Because we produce,
about
60 billion. We produce 60%. And it's the entire value chain.
About $60 billion worth of only about 6%.
Yeah. So into the entire value chain, we are just financing on their cocoa, nim cocoa, or cocoa pod that.
Okay, but obi the question we are going to can we do busa? Who be via? Was it Supreme Court ruling on what they buy? Say, affiliate. Delegate system, presidential and parliamentary. No, so I can give you national chairman, my MPP.
I don't want conversation. Also, another matter. My father mentioned we are going to say and do her class.
Into the cocoa they tough and yet me
and you know, South value chain. Yeah, conversation. Just the 10% no conversation. Adding value, doing all the and kind of conversation. That's what be because of price differential, inflation, CD exchange rate in the man. Also, they may double no way the Pabonini almost 4,000 to 5,000, remember 6,500 for the first time in the history of our country. You know, Ubaya went to be a man. The award that I cry. Went to be a man. What's our promising cocoa farmers? Over the 2 ball, warm of foam. It's not the poly tank. It's the all.
All the water hose are two. No, they are a Google move.
education is an modern times. And so all kind of Ghana for education. And my farmers are do draw a to Obama because of our promises. And now call maize farmers. Beans farmers, cashew farmers. Let's say, they never year with the right communication, right branding of the party. I can tell you, say, NPP for that so saying NDC for in this country. And the figures are clear. In 2020, you have 6.7 million votes for the first time in the history of this country. Presidential candidate behind Yasada. Dr. Nana Dankwa Kufuado. 2024, you have 4.5 NDC for 6.1. 2024, Omunya 6.250. The additional way become 150. Yeah, DNS so no. Oman ko to abanso ama NDC. Oman ko Alanche Martin. Oman ko Cheddar. Omo decided so they stay off. Ebi ebufu bi ofere we na wanfa ebi obi kan bibi na anya ne de ebi a ono onpe NDC tete na hi kra NDC je otia na oyafe so like me mfa ka kra na ko kra se akoto aba ebi okro so and people dey almost winning dada because 2016 nya margin of 1 million 2020 margin of 500,000 man ko kra eno na ejuma I was say, yes, Jumana. Ninjidi say here NDC vote.
I see. I was trying to Yera John Buedu and Martin and Kano. Now, Kwakudente, formerly Deputy Admiral Coordinator, and also General JB. General JB's winning mentality will surely see him through as the chairman by God's grace. Now, wait me about it to me, Ediama NPP. Wakola Bako, or say, main country, or say, Mame Sheni ha okay if no mumuni Yakubu Agubulusi say ne boss no na onna ye adwuma na emwa bia no mo hia bia wo de ma wo mo ntemo bompa so obesan akọ headquarters obi na wasen so party fu ba we fa emra yen komo no so for studio endra na akọ filing nomination na me o ha no bi frame say na jombo adu den no ye na me say adan osu ni ma roundabout and we hu sen ko for so t-shirt bebre di biti moto so ni ade na wo ye den na onim ni ekoso na me so ko file nomination nomination poni na me say nomination enti endra de wanya file as former general secretary me say vetting there if he say ofuko ye nyante say wa ye bibia e bi me itime disqualify enti meka so a potential candidate anisa e de na ma Jombu Adu etena se aye say after defeat no obesan aba leadership mu bi na this time oba oma as general secretary oba as chairman because yet think komo yesu JB onsan ko general secretary ne beto ma no onsan ko general secretary beto ma so again see first of all your decision to return to the party office and now as national chairman
a man ba sa say once my party juma ya 52,000 na a winning election for 8 years now and compare buying contracts buying appointments not even board and they lose 2018 I know you kusu ye juma sa we are almost be ajani na I say about them and now one radio system to the other defending the party doing that copying say around 2014 yes I'm national organizer some additional responsibility as acting general secretary right of operation the winning elections still me try party no more party juma copying say nkame sa ko bio party for decide say there there jiwa ho me kaka ntina me mpa e bon say masa see we need 2024 now I'm so minister Kakrebi, so say minister for agriculture, education, energy. I'm so going to give my brother. You see, do me no da. Me doing 20,000 crada.
There be.
You understand? Now at least you can.
Now can also sweat me.
nkofo aye bo ma ba so bebrebe
also ya bo
ma so do who say nkofo sending messages we say na just say bibi esu you understand but me into me susa you understand because my life now working towards the party over the years unfortunately you to me and winning 2024 and you to me winning so no your loss no you're very bad very very bad do your analysis now and I share cry it here say makoko here na year start reorganization go for the I don't know secretary I don't know back chairman and all that competition assembly also now say me pese no go back as na unnecessary competition by we na sabi could ya makwara school.
Okay.
You understand? Why will I want to get myself involved in way? Beyond that, you know, so say Juma no mayama afremeni kra ha ho. If you also know, Misha, omo decided some better forms nyina. You can say evidence of a Juma why yet or party at that level. None of them come close.
Okay.
It is an investment party na ye wo memu over the years. Na mansa edu baby a party be hia sa amoa no na me sa di tenafia na me ye party na bro. And nothing I'm decided say with the consultation with a lot of people in here man. Me call as national chairman. Because me call as national chairman almost apart from Kwaku mienu bi pen na me sha e bi on be ye old executives on be ba come say ukonya entirely new. I said this the last time go for antim I say
yeah,
and clearly you can see toe to toe with our opponent who say executive now they really have some of them have 20 years experience in the position
in front line
politics. They be a 2-term MP, a minister, a former officer,
a party officer.
2005, almost 20 years experience.
Even when so about as propaganda,
even when he was losing elections against me, then DC in their wisdom promoted him.
Yeah.
The paradox is that even when I was winning election, our party man go for promotion. He says, you understand? But you know, so because assume me say me winning put me faka akokuma say I'm going to pension committee. Ebi anyame EUFI. It is me take a decision say. But some contest here. Now we need background. But where your background keke? Say you took Obama me as national chairman. First of all, there's a need to rebrand the party by looking at our communication. Looking at our communication. One thing for sure is that now social media are taking the center stage. Close to about 50 to 56% of Nkofwa Conrad Adner Foundation interview almost after the elections as to manifestos of political parties. Obviously social media, Twitter, X, Facebook, WhatsApp, TikTok, and also no. Yes, Daniel deliberate alcohol. To be a year open alcohol. You find messages to that we are TikToking. Say, maybe a national chairman, na me a reduce cocoa industry. Problem I wa. Obetumi akọ ekrase. Akoshia cocoa for direct from the person's mouth. Yeah. Even member choose even NDC for cocoa farmers cry. And the kind of things on the culture no. And who here rally baby. Yeah. You understand? We say and because the youth know orientation is different. Nti omo enya national chairman obetumi aba ne ho ese ye petra national na ni mu ehu yesuro no no ebe den setawale be da ba ho no setawale nkwa di ni birthday nkwara on their own
omutimi co-independence square
spending days there no sa vote no benya wa infa Also, nya jumbo do no so betumi akọ. Akọ ni ọmọ akodi nkomo. I go to that stage, poor way view omo. Young kwara, betumi move party no. Mama typical example. There's somebody called educator or say educationist or say then there. Or you transgender.
Okay.
So when him, me kwara akitu akra ni. No kofa akrebi a friend Hayford or Legon. Na hon sem yo mo video de. Di kwara ni nyina ni me yenim. E ho asem enya sem ketu akra. Now, Accra education is so educated. Oh, you're so popular among the people there. Men kwara ewofie no mu din kowosa na misme ko TV. Makura ketua me bisa no so onim no. Ono mo yi videos ni.
Edi actual.
Yes,
That's a negu abonte.
Say eti da hosa.
Eti guo.
Eti guo hosa. Enya se ketua.
And then crap.
Gay na ba ko ne maame wo salon. And I invite his education see eba no. I put no man no 1,500. And otua ne Uber in the route. Get boy na bema o right no so ba. Oba na omo ye ne nsama no. Na omo ye pedicure man no. Na omo ye ne ti ye ne nim then the facial ne nema. Or the two status. And the best 2 hours. Komunya and Sakra no de ajiska. Kofo aba omo be ye omo ti wo hono. You have no idea. Just because create a bemos oba me dem who's be a can. Oba adoba influencer. Such a person, it's a party. Yeah, funnel. No alcohol cry the part MPP. A check don't word check a channel. No koyesa. Usha nipa any a beverage. To go over followers over 5 million followers. It's one area. Danu ya meko ye wo Dwaboso. Share every village in this country. Ye won call for a war. Omo na eyi ase omo ya announce so the oyo hinba nti u dey omo na ye the icons of the society obi ye wedding obi ye engagement omo na be ye ebi ye MCs wo the influence they have massive senka ye increase polling station from 5 to 7 ye the electoral affairs any communication ever ye deliberate they identify sanko for and I this our position man in MPP your problem of communication
baby
me say me call Dwaboso ye me what time anka have it see if we call Dwaboso ye na
we need to am say because okre constituency me hu ye Adam Botwe say o use sa formula nti o bo okre constituency obi a o kasa oye MC kasa wo program asibia no MPP ni. And he intentionally caught them.
Mene down but ending come up.
Only in come to carry on the message.
Training yakum. Training menena akum over the years.
Yeah.
This what it creates.
Yeah.
What everything.
Yeah.
Me say me we ye na say the Oma announcement. Oh hini bi I'm sorry Asante hini bi wo Dwaboso ho. Nti oba no so hwe oh hini way. Asante ni papa
the brain for na brain for no back.
Hwe ohini we there or to say MPP any press conference ohini we or to say NDC any boshe akesi a omundi so this what the first figure or say NDC the branding of the NDC is that almost bo akesi omundi so and this was just said at the funeral by the announcer. To sound for deliberately, even though a mistake I am to me and recognizes idea. No, I am going to make sure say we cultivate them and use and not alone. Who the odds are there? Because your communication problems are away. There can't be on me. You know I talk about money. as national chairman may say let's strengthen our internal security.
Very important.
Say aba na sebi and before I to say you knew bia then this is for fire so fire so collation center almost no mu luso a omakoshi onyina
it means school then
ballot boxer omastarch now chidi say you got 2028 in the omonye bi ona ebi be ga na ya vigilantism law na say vigilantism law no kire say maintenance na wo cost snatch ballot box call shake collation centers now we are this council for between for is that what you are talking about?
Baby.
As far back as the year 2000, the NDC as MPP as part of our strategy, they provided what we call support group, 5 support groups at each and every polling station. We are going to strengthen that and make sure say the Delta Force,
invisible forces,
the Nina strengthen more Jina Brani. Yankas omunko dibone. But more be dibone. Magana for decided some betoma MPP no. Na ye betoma ye no. Na ye ntumi ankayama. And we are one major thing. There can't be on here. This party, you can say, obi adwin party in terms of resourcing party. I mean, this will be our them. In our history, the political party now about power. Now the party decided say the constituency for we ejuma obi enchi amoka. Until every month yemfa bibi pombrem. Me, and every month the constituency every month. Yeah, name my 5 NCC by almost 20,000.
20,000 months, yes.
Me without delegates, I don't say yeah, but you are 50. It's a bubble sacra. Down lecture BUPSC. Me who are doing a winning to say, and I don't do casa and a ono anisika. Now, almost bad that no man drink and your music and some Korea. I don't man Korea be a family
party for.
Apart from that, your casa Akufo-Addo na this year is by Akufo-Addo ni sika no dey.
There be.
Your casa J Akufo na the NHI is via. J Akufo no sika no dey.
There be.
Na lecture out here nkwala adwen o.
Adwen o tumi.
It's adwen we dey. The idea na the chere nkwala. There no so your one major way say me ba me te baba. The thing so ne say, what's the me central? Anytime I talk about Ghana from 1992 to date, party will be winning central region via
if we need general election.
It will be strategically important for us as a party. When this is for Vice President to FIFO, or Finance Minister to FIFO, or Philosophy
so Deputy Majority Leader no FIFO.
Yeah, no, you're only talking about phenomenon. In addition, with the experience I'm going in now, so I'm back as national chairman. I'm in Central Western Region, Greater Accra, and I'm about to a strategic decision for the party and also everyone. The last one cry bringing back the winning ways of the party. Even an Gordon FM one koya pray ma one ko say sika because rounds are equal sika say you enya sam ketwa ntimbo na baso say the party na ejuma no the oyo wa hakresmin party ejuma on a daily basis if he is guided and helped to set the right agenda most ejuma oyo wa akra esinse
communication officer
and the why and so no so many the achi bibiba na onye the achi po asem se me ba as national chairman the tibia no ye didn't be share baby or party you
very good na sarbi
yeah didn't be share for that gets why here to bring sanity and bring peace for the running of our communication we bring a prominent place in our
the
communication
party
team and Sakraya winning So, the bishop
and your government, and out to a being.
Maybe I promises that training and win. I don't know. Near winning, not so much.
Okay, I see.
The last one, bringing back the winning
race,
of the party. Party, you know, you're party the hotra. And you know, sorry, make a contest. And now we use typical example of how the NDC was able to poach Obitise Otibles. Otibles was our member.
I see. You pony constituency in Nkwanta North was Nkwanta South.
We remember. Doris Sedu, Chiriponi MP, Nana Kwara. Honor ya onene kone ba. Not on books Parliament.
I see.
I mean, call me. I want to say, didn't come out about me. After 2012, we call or she quote now on the parliamentarian. I said, now then I quote here. Because before 2012, my parliament must so books be at the chairman. No, with them and with a minute commander or coy.
I thought San could be one.
San could be
a bonus suit.
I said, it be a parliamentarian. I said, we are parliamentarian. And I said, yes. You know what the NDC did? Who said, Ofa Koko Mesa? And yeah, one ethnic group and say, we are homogeneous. So, who go inside almost different sects. A bit does to sing be. A bit will be almost influential thing be. Even in the Kokomba ethnic group, no. So the NDC wanted a particular Kokomba. They didn't care whether the person
is MPP or CPP or NDC.
Or no yet. Kokomba youth group. Omo born yomne niema on a yomu leader on a mobilize omo wagbobrosi. And odi omo ko. Osai assembly member. Ewo amatama hobe. They put him. Look at what this boy, ordinary boy. But look at what he's been able to do to establish the party, the NDC party there. He's made it the no-go area. He has also done so well. These are the kind of thinking at the year politics. Because as we speak now, you're 87 out of 276. So 87, you know, about 10 of them, you know, we benefited from skirt and blouse. It is NDC for to skirt and blouse, you have seats in Becca 77.
Okay.
We were winning presidential, and so I also winning majority in parliament.
Yes.
In the event 140 to win. 140, since I was 77. Young funny say or 80 krana. I will say a copy 60 from our opponent.
Eddie Beckham.
Who can also say Eddie Beckham? It is our 80 in the except pain, but first so did just our 80. We can't go but say, oh, yeah, you see, but say, impose candidate on Obiao. All these decisions are taken by National Executive Committee. You understand? And there are seats to say, seat is a damango. Abuja upon a winning seat, Remayo, and NPP the winning seat, you know. Go presidential, Lusu.
Okay, so Abuja upon the seats in the big three.
Abuja upon do her, ever more been an alcohol contest. Just to show, say, you're a democratic party.
Yes.
Sana was here.
There is a Nipano in and say American will be in the contest ideally because say Unipano Kono tuning way. Utuno prime way. So when
Sunukrana Abutsa winia. Sikan Kodiba Koya general election. No, I cost no
primary.
Yes, I will position. Obey no. Now face Sikan also spend Kitwan or best spend. One can lose. See to say Karaga for instance. I mean Anta. And ya mean Anta in a contest. Get you winning there, and you with your trap.
Yeah.
They do I say a copper I mean Anta. Because I imagine some person of a copy. Ukraine or say Sika Hopa. When you be who can equally spend that much. You can't win that. There's a need for proper strategic thinking. But no boy one aspect of it. The second aspect, system Uko Upper West I was 0. Uko Upper East I was 0. Uko Uti I was 0. Uko Water Region I was 0. Because Uti many on would in common. Almost yes, me and Sabi rich me achi. Water men coin to many on this uncommon. Because Upper West many on would in common. Identify there's 2 or 3 constituencies be
and so
Honda Nandon Sisala a few of them. Beba Upper East no Omuchini identify. I mean yes I mean I campaign more but may plan it towards the victory in 2028. Identify Oman can say no identify there's 2-3 constituencies be. Beba the friend is saying Savannah, apart from Jinapodia, Dabuya Mankragu, you bet me, Salaga South, Salaga North, you bet me. Uba North Isa, a honor your train NDC for no what train. Sami and Bungubu Yo Yo and a Cherepone. What's the first name? Bungubu Yo Yo near Chemu. They're Bungubu Yo Yo and a Cherepone. These are consensus, you're winning that. This is a year near my year. Ibetumi aji uba northern region sa even uba Santimemo ya west ni 44 ya west
44 out of the 45
after the 47
sorry
yeah enunti no sa miensa no dobonso new edibiase ne asawase no se yenjumi anji anokra ya nkase ya dia ya wode o se etumeje But say Jimmy Angie,
the NDC
because out of me and Sano, a draft set you do not say near winning before. You understand? A honor, candidate or call your idea pa, you shed the ever call. So there's a need for Ubia National Chairman or Tisa near my yafe. Because I never may one a cacao, meaning on some mapo, over Western regions here. Western region, second data credit. Data they will say lose second. Data they will say lose. Esicado. Of all places. Takwa. These are Caesar. AAC with little coaching, with a chairman who appreciates, is going to work with the people, with a chairman that everybody can come to. Who's a material course? Me to return it because if you have a me call UTV, because me China national receive calls me to and it is like that all the time. Because me, the only person me to national party headquarters from 2002 to 2022, 20 years. You can imagine before he done Christmas, almost service be on here, which means send messages, bulk messages on your phone. Almost 7,000 phones. Just numbers. Go for me name that. This Grace Atifa, how kind of? Grace Atifa. It's still raging. Me show me phone so I'm going to friend. Me say, as about Chedi Sika. Also, Bianca, Ubiapo name me. See, I could be in it. Oh, you're in here, Casale Kunyane. Remember Kunya. Why, yeah? Richard. Women's organizer. Obi animal. Nanki animal no yo hine wo hoi. Ni e ko ne hwa na ni bottom nyira ye wini sit o. Felicia. No no so ye president bono me call hoi me friend ko fie. Onu de na say na mo bi ami na dem say entina ma be. Entina onu so di hima e wo. She ye regional treasurer. I'll be your regional research officer for northern region. Those are near friend Boachi. Onu na ya beye no aguna tie dia me no aguna aye o man hene
asante. Oh, okay.
Okonfo anote
akunya no
Boachi ye ne coronation. In fact, to be any to be uncle. Even Ashanti region for no cry. Oh, be the Akofana everything. Meanwhile, Kwaku,
former executive.
Oh, one ordinary region. Ashanti for walk on account for Onina. On no boy man for the party. On the first communication center, those are constantly. But on the year radio first. So, you give me our auntie. Now, say I cook a winnie. The fair cook a catch and say, the honey dear, the John Twabaco first. Yako Pacho. Near my chromo forever, my abuja. Na chromo well for who say. And you're better now, Kunyasu, because he has some Tekunyanti. And I'm over. Yeah, Bahana say, yeah, the converting one MPP. No, MPP saying, yang. Because for you to be able to be MPP in the northern region over years and become regional officer for one of the longest serving regional officers, appear from Ukaya, not there's another Akanibi, appear, Ampedu. You see, this is idea. If you miss out, now you be a part anymore. What's them a live? And then go for a relate. I'll be by nothing obey introducing on her. Only Juma Wadi. Go be do be so unim the over to me, also could see so. And so aqua. And none I'm a shy, sa background, no. Say Yame Buana MPP4 3rd October. Almost 12 Mamma. These are the 5 things, sir. I
see. And you may be a mudo. This is about Crefeno Evelyn appear Danko War UK. Or some country say Omo Etawechi air support to UK. Na ma debi there or say odi a strategy in trouble and intimate country or say a winning strategy in the first year.
Dano man fan to no say I'm going to
betia.
Nyama my year 2016. 2020. Me subuane say me buy ya me beto 122. Nyame bua ye nyama e call 169. COVID by a real na political party be or election be a lusuye. Young any France winning, but they had a reduced majority in parliament. A friend is saying Malawi, Cape US, UK, Germany. Oh, you know, lusu elections. Me so buone say. May reduce seats, parliamentary seats from 169 to 137. May increase it from 122 to 169. There will be a bomb abaso. So, may be a bomb abaso. My church, now go for him say, "Sir, ye near man say win elections." Of this, oh sorry, ye win elections. Into the master that church. And my cost actually,
and who here, Minister, will nice sequence about few questions now. Wait me, short. A be say, obey a general secretary now, for a while, and now JB on fan call, and now JB say, and a JB Clone party office. Until then, now obey national chairman. What is the assurance? Say, Freddy and Crawford per ward, they will have full access. Me. National officers are near one now, will be on a private officer or Yejuma. Me a general secretary, allowance near money in Tianaka. Did not send me Yejuma at the count. Apart from that, my private officer, Ubia Jame about Ubia no Jame home. Quine also pursue Yejuma pa general secretary, who bet now phone so 24/7. Go for bed, council mayors are almost Buamo Dada. Oh, to me, yeah. I try me, my son, see, I'm saying, now, many Dr. Kuboy, and I mean, no day, Santo, before so Baby contest election crown, and so many dinem. If you used to say, your friend, I on Fanny Sana, and if you are to 2 car baha, and will be in the phone training, and also mention. Now, SMS inquiry be 160. WhatsApp de yenka nti yen so so yet hey me phone si kray say messages no ba na eba nti enyi nyina aso na obetimi aiden obetimi apek nti eya na etie phone so ese omoti asesa
that be show me phone we
me ni pad do na anso so
me phone we no me say indeed 2 weeks unread messages right 999 kwa mintimi share kra 999 almost about 150,000 plus
messages
mintimi and share
am who say egusu bebre untimi nkan
wanya untimi focus ewe eduma I'll try as much as possible obi o because I don't know from our PA now onye odi ma PA no ya no so wasem edoso kra because come on person ni udi no ontumi ni opi
eni ano ko besa nya problem kra se o fra John Buadu a no di ama ni PA
na PA ni ko yo ba so dia na asem ra se
ewu kra kai engineer Jonas Adimai e wo the Gambia o se min kan cho se o chia o so wo na o hwe nkoma wudi e kire se adwuma no ubetimi aye nti obon pa SMPP4 enter wachi I think messages never no positive and do na nim say obetimi aye adwuma no
you see do na nim say obetimi aye adwuma nso na me be ye nti adenti na monto man don't dey get me nka say me be ye doctor me nka say me be ye bank manager
be
ana me be ye chairman of code board nya na me be yo me be ye national chairman of a political party. Your primary objective is to win elections. Elections winning so dear. Omo yes omo we contest. Obi anu a win elections ni bi da. At the national level.
Okay, omo yes omo no be contest.
Obi anu
win election da.
When your opportunity to manage this party, what me dey win it da. There's no evidence.
Yes.
Me so here my yebi me kura bebe say position me ensa kura ni pa ba ko HB dey win asa win bion
okay
enti in 2028 so a critical year for us as a party if you say NDC for yet be almost the new candidate never they don't mama enyake I say look at ya no person mo you know
ebon bugaon
no matter that yes on the until far back last minute nobody will be go for aba because na me be say na your mama cry no ye hu da ben and also about tembra as MPP zero your mama
enre ya jo mama
no ye hu da ben 2012 Australia crowns court and simple as 2016 you beating over 1 million votes 2020 nipa kwa you beating over 500 votes inti sa nipa na you beating better 2 times adano no ye hu da ben ene tese ase no why nwa because obutumi ma fake promises fat promises said the akwana ya announcement or jaboso kana Boshe akesia omutumi enye omutumi endiso
all right
and now they are winning now no abio babio a say betumi erega mama o de yeka so mama o de yeka o de krafo ka o de maize producers aka o de students aka o de iyanata easy campaign grab easy it be meaning pa say omo fa number now so no omo de never answers over answer no essaying baumia 1,000 questions no dey ma misata went to answer the way you know essaying cry that questions no or sorry bio a ye dey man no man answer
okay Masolenchi or say Uncle John Buadu nice explain and Felix you don't say you know the party inside out until no one that say as a party near the amount and to me who say obre no asunti say me ja kwan akọ me ankasa dey personally meda was because me October 2024 and I see me papa na me kai say na ka be 2 weeks ye komokoye yiri na me send you WhatsApp message say obi am papa wo say nti ejafe me kwasem na me ni na oso because me omo am the invitation card come mam kwa bibiri ama enti say me nya wan fa invitation am na me ni na so ti me wa no be ka che me say yombo aduabo na me say enye no kre amba me ko hwe ya ora jombo adu na abai oba no patututu obetena ahofi anopa ekosi say etu edwa no ansa na ofri ewukugwa enti no me so ese me disa dance na etifu hu say so bi ye adwuma boa party no kwa huhihie mu a wo so wo ho say nipa no be den ubegyina na chi because that time wo so me so ma huhihie mu a wan hwe say bi a obi be ka say kura manfo obi anko be ka say bi a manfo obu kura ma no say WhatsApp so na me se na yi say me papa o but oba be time chi e be tena ho the whole day if you are no pa be no nson ekusi anwumre no nsia yi tu apo ansa na uja ye ho abankran nti no yes we that's and which the commitment for party for ni enipa eye adwuma boa party no
the thing say yes me de na me dan so say me ba yi no ehu onipa ban your potential is not limited to happen. There are people like you munima bakosem yatiti mufie munima mamre munim de I will say you're making use of you and did that me on yana me taking note sane man mrepemuno behu die ye for people like you you see Ghana has so nina because we've not identified the real leaders they are evolving from our cultural settings yedi omo afantitie mu a santitie amemu na yebu no the quality no eso saying the obroni de ba ya yedi ya politics kra and bibi to say akwamufo omo chieftaincy doma for chieftaincy asante for chieftaincy Dagomba for chieftaincy nkranfo ne anwro for chieftaincy system no say yes steady pa ne yet na sia menjini se nkoman ya humbeche she Dagomba for unim de omoye Dagomba for there's no way of be to me abe ya na uncle true training
AC
training no nya say ya ti watna training ukako ye ma godi hene ewo kron keto so ne ye move from one place to the other
yeah ti be ko promotion
wa do di hene ne nkofo relate ma ye hu suban ansa wa bedu ya na nti ansa no bi ba be di ya na no na we di hene either wa Karaga either wa Savlugu either wa Mion ansa ye de ne beba so let me just to say unza Ghana we
yes
ye de ne ba na ye region so omo ye tutu nyina na omo yi ohene na region na wa year for a period obekwa akodi hene wo either Karaga na Savlugu na bibi edidi kwa akodi hene obekwa akodi hene wo
na ye so onamua ebibiri edu ne so a okay I see I said that is a good system
especially in our parties that structure me want MPP obi aba no ye fufuro be national officer on perform we there's no argument about that anybody why national officer in our party what perform bia no now we go through the mail of our party the mail of the party
asana what party na say no what
do ya dia otene ho ase so let me way say Dambochi now yes so be national chairman me ne Dambochi ko contest menye because ono na eni na ye adwuma de emeka se be ye no obetumi aye pepepe e dia metumi aye abro so because me abrant here kaka me na be ye ntiti awo be bi sin but in terms of strategy and me kind about communicators or ye bi one ho you understand because we fa party them
you know that say meaning say mun ni bre mu move around but meaning say brebe mu a so san ban sana about us. Then the da obebana when you bibiri ama nkofo bibiri ya send messages are good. Na why na you coordinator of Greater Accra?
Say I didn't say a strategy. See, why you careful? How could you coordinate everyone call for cry?
Okay.
Maybe coordinators. Alfred Boy team. And you could team.
Boom. Okay. Because we catch them say you have a winning formula in Greater Accra region. And if any ball allow you for fun team. And you know, now maybe okay, so what combine the powers in the and then the next who will win the formula? All right, me that's.
O transfer nyame ya adoma me hwe se me Kwaku Sramenia.
Chairman. Okay. Okay. I want some more.
You didn't come on.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, share the way forward. Because one, the acquire political incarceration there. Politics are this is some political incarceration for law.
There be.
Law any.
Yes, baby, to me when I'm ready.
And the sebi. What the Mrako ya any. This a politics ya near there. Aye. And see.
General Yedasi. More, see, Abano two leading contenders. He said, Baku or grassroots, I said, don't go do a grassroots in a grassroots for the better. It's all a grassroots in the
Say, Biara, we are chairman, organizer, youth, PW, who's the into for the first time in the history. And sometimes you see, communication is very critical. Who were constitution for your PWD. PWD ground people with disabilities. Introduce. Ubia form. Emra may be only baby as a 20 crown on mobile. Now me deba kumian kasami piano. You see, Nigeria about throughout the country, you know. Because who be the chairman? Only chairman for chairman alone. Who the chairman for chairman? Organizers, first vice, second vice, assistant, deputies, PWD, communication, omunina. And you go file ya. And then I go say secretaries for the same member file. Oma be chairman. Na chairman for the omun count. Organizers omun count. Mim cry for the year cry. Omu po amu police station for cry. Apu na jiwa cry. Asafa. But I saw people from the dawn. If you cry that so, you nipa 20 na buy say you nipa because man could invite you biya. They came on their own.
To support you.
Chairman, who to work organic.
I was say you chair who aje in craft so aba ye ba na ye wi ye nkomo no ye ni radio boarding. Ti e ba sisi a na e
na who say my very from the office of Gold
Say make on two places said. Say Gold Board about the godfather of Abanwe, any protector of Abanwe, any Ghana for Bibri, including so-called men of God, civil society groups, journalists, NDC food soldiers. Nipa bebre say it appears to me say omunyana are being controlled or supervised by Gold Board because say ohona sika no wo nto omoye bibi na se ukoka na se yi a na so mo feel say waka ka assembly atia Gold Board a na o ma descend on you many apenyi madam for pa hu ni de na say ya Neil and Vanderpool.
Oh, yeah. Neil and Vanderpool.
In fact, as I see today, I'm sorry for him.
And he said the national chairmanship.
It's illegal. What was his crime? Minority press conference on Gold Board. Any homo operations, not personal. Say Moa Boka Amagana. Obe press conference in response to now. CEO of Gold Board, Sami Jenfi. Instead of looking at the issues, minority leader, you took it personal and went attacking the leader of the group now, minority leader Osahini Alexander Kwame Nafenyo Maki never did anything personal. It was the institution of Go Board Juma Omoyeye and because on a leading minority and a minority call a press conference and he led the minority to do that press conference. No offense now, yeah, no, or be appointed or be pointed out. Niema Goldfields, a ball Ghana. Gold board, sorry. Gold board.
Yes, almost a canoe or board, or car say Kawi, no, said that you humanist idea, your money bill, a beco, the bail condition because to maybe. But who you were called Addison, so you see. It is a subject matter, a Beckham once and one that crow. One more kind, Nema Okafa, MP for including Vice President Baumia. Nemo Kayano, he has not received even 10% of what he did to people. And you look at his conduct. Or ye minority leader, or calling names basa. And on in your opinion, can say, or ye onwanka, I think he went overboard. Neil and Tevano boy say, he should have said it in a different manner without attacking me. And I don't know. Watachi, the Godfather. Watachi, the Godfather. I'm sad because me who know many no house na account. So a boy or a nipa Mr. Boy or if an air cowley, maybe away one no do or zongo or two baku or to do. Okay, to do the no air confusing me baku a cowley and bahu zongole. Okay, I Tiono Carlin the one of more TV correct. Because that's the area I didn't buy yes I didn't buy an because this is also very everybody presumed to be a principal person in terms of ne kasa ne bibia but say said the ACA there wakwa kotachi the untouchable akobu nkotuja ko pache that be eno ye AI but so apache but I apologize publicly me no and I made that one and I mean who said Charlie we are so home we are sorry money swine so money swine sika Lajan yo nti ono no because of wakwa touchy untouchable no I am afraid to say one share ya the chairmanship national chairmanship ambition no beto so but like yes and this was lose having said this say touchy untouchable they will descend on you no so me say powerful men of God in our bonfire man go board. Say good board. I think yeah. One pipe my good board. And civil society groups. Ubo obedience say name. Only say what chair me idea. What chair me idea. Mass communication. Hey, man say name cause we there. Oh, me former lecturer. And the minimum idea me. Some former lecturer ni Professor Jampo. That me media action with there. Sex offense there. It's a grievous crime. Media action with there. Oh yes, I do know. The rest of Ghana forecast some war. Sex the EBS ukusia. Yes. And it was suspended for some 6 months. Yeah, Janica. Yeah, university now. Yeah, proud of them. I think they did not do well in that matter. In any serious university. Yes. Because there's to extend that you said you even let him go through sex it means that now allegation or Bobby womb. Oh, let's say your campus and by the way there okay, back to Gold Board. Matia. Now Gold Board somewhere the question is no longer whether Aboka 22 billion. That's now it's settled. Say Aboka 22 billion. There's no question. So beyond dispute. Correct. The question now is, can I a boy why a boy cano? My boss I cano. But since you choose in Bena, but that's where I'm going. A biggest scandal ever. Okay, your friend is saying IMF report. You see, since 20
2025 April, I passed a Gold Board Act, Act 1140. Gold Board became the sole buyer, the seller of small scale mining gold. Ghana. Because when you say large scale miner, I buy no my and she share 20% under MPPCC. But this is they are called 30%. When they produce, they are going to 30% at the amount are buying. And they are strictly for gold reserves. A small scale mining, they are not ya monopolize the gold board. They say, Omunkwa and a better gold, atom gold. Ghana. Now, mobile number 4.
Yes.
Near my ma, Osha I am reporter, near my ma, I can't buy it. Number 4. 1. Service paid to gold board. Service work our moye no gold board. Service or moye no sky etuama gold board. That's number 1. Number 2. Asset fees negotiated and paid by gold board. Now, when I say you know, let's say no, so you go now. I question the quality, the weight, and one. How pure it is. Gold board and they negotiate fee, no, and they pay themselves. It's your Bank of Ghana. And your Bank of Ghana. Near my mouth, cannot buy no, no. Off-taker fees paid to exporters, negotiated and paid by gold board. And about to do music Dania or more these 3 things and the last one your forest auction below and a BOG near my 4 and I will be a good board and accounting for 3. Wow, mama and a branch and I know they are branch and the amount of my gold board a BOG a branch and the Yedema gold board. The question now is not as to where may say it's not where the money is placed. I say gold board some audited account and no more ye can books. Yes, and I just share BOG books. That is it. Me, I'm not interested in where they be or be a press conference now. I can say, Yan chair baby, a Peter watch him, Yan play baby, I can't say gold ban my boca. Now, who read the own tiasi? And never for the book, I will contribute to it. Must it be written black and white? I won't have cause debt, no. Now, wouldn't you say a woman? One is a t-shirt. Now, me one is jeans. Now, me, you have a question where were you? Now, me, I would do not miss a jeans. Yambo me this and yammy. Yes, I'm very way logic man. Logic man. Oh, yes, I'm not to say it is not significantly to the laws. A gold board, of course. As to whether you put it in your books, say why a surplus so. Whether you put in a BOG book, say Waboka o, Ekayeka, and also now that is all. Yeah. A loss to the state. A loss to the state, and now now significantly will now create that loss. No, that is settled. And so Obi also a loss. Obi my a kabama or a criminal or a jail bounder. Into more of mama a kayaba. You see, and that's where Wunkwa now indefatigable. Me ni papa kojo ponkruma. The chairman of MPP policy committee. Fantastic. Okay. Say. Gold board and it is stated in their statements. Omunkwa sky bar 133 billion cedis and no year operations. Yes, what 2025. Do you know 2025 as we stated? Budget for the whole country every 30 million. Yeah, budget your salaries, construction, brick pushing in 293 billion. Omunkwa receiving 45% of that amount. And all the operations. And then Scano Ember or be other worship of all. What they want cross. Let's come to PMMC Bukano Moboye 2024. 2024. And the car 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 2024 They say there's so many naka say PMMC na ebo kan. You see them stating it. PMC say ato gold ni on behalf of the BOG and Omo Aboka. What's it PMC na ebo kan no? Oh dia ukoya oh dia enza enya wo na obo.
Ebi so ewo broadcasting Kumasi City Mall Kofodua Edum Kumasi Post Office ebi wo Mankasim Techiman Dansuman Kofodua Tema any ho nu nyina ebi wo ho nyina. Now say enema watete ne bo so hwimhwimhwim a ene ebe wie no. If it's air conditioners, if it's refrigerators, if it's freezers, if it's washing machine, smartphones, laser TVs, any sound system, and if a kitchen appliances nyina what so shim ba ku bia so o ma 5 years. So one say no, na if you na say within 5 years fabra beje fofo. Unya na baby it's a high sense. And pay from us here na oni omo eni komo na omo cho baby a showroom we ben ono akoto bi 0302 550000 0302 550000 na only high sense for any enkomo or this year ba AB
yes darling
na ho to saying
Chris adome ho ye medafo na so ye
Nyankopon adom me so me ho ye papa edu heba mo ho ye
na me adome ye ho
Dr. Edu Muhammad
Dr. so chia pa
why no ho se man se boy oni emrantie isi akan ibe bunu na mu simple kra
so chia pa na yerenum na so mo chia pa
na yerenum nan Dr. Edu Muhammad na yerenum nan
SM ra no okay
Mati.
Well, the answer why SM.
Mati. Mati.
Every time I've had another than Jack, I say, my for the telephone, and I miss I say, what the matter to do so. Said the cat, Obi, I am your honor. Metiasi honor. Said the bill and some mamma bad the casa for 13. Billy, my wife, I do so. Ya, the Abronia to me, I said, that I do by our best. Dr. Dwe, ye would edek, yes, and Kwasombo. I would say, I'm a jacket every Edu Heba Hospital. Any Dr. Du Mohammed who ever ama I have phone any safe when Dr. This what Yamipi. Namisha must say a back as a video so ye free ha course na ban and I know a ding. And I'm Doctor say, I've been a class, you're 25 missed course. Or 2 nakasa na course na start kreba and I say movement are for more super and no ti am a doctor say ya dey bi tete na say ya dey no e be so be di bronya because say I say no ya oh aboso me ngochum ne wono and nti ya kwa di bronya no and it my ya dey bi nyomo so na bronya yi bronya na ya basa Dr. Dusi say wo ya dey fo bi dadem stroke agena boso ama wo ja no akwadwuma na ayam hyehew wonya program bi kwakwa ya ba na ayam hyehew wo ja no akwa ne ha na ayam hyehew tumika na fa ne bre no Edu Heba Hospital na yankasa ya ye words no private any VVIPs water ya beji ni pana to ho na watimi akwa wadwuma aba wo ye mo hyehew efi se nurse for ne doctor for 24/7 eni pa no se ohia bibia mo be attend to no ma hwe na ma ne ho ato Edu Heba Hospital baby abusuan ya de enubra ni dua aba ni dua hini na eta ya de enye baby a ya ba be operation ni aka chiro se ana wa afam na bibia mpacho enro na nkasa wo honom efom adro fiedro ana Dr. Du edebesa ya de na esante wakofa machines akukudam abegu wonti no enya afa na abeba ne amodru aka se do no nom ye na nza we ho hwe ba ne ma afoforo try your luck oba mfidie no ho a ya de hwe wo tirim ebesu na ase ba bibia ya de ehya ase free no na Dr. Du ede enhaban ne nubra no atakel afiri ho ya hya ase afiri ba bi afiri ba no na yetu ase ede ama ho enenti no Dr. Du akofa dietitians so ede aba say ya was saying check diet man so ya be check diet de ama because stroke ya de no ya say nyina na ya ma wodo no na ya hwe wodidie mu so eka ho wo de machines no ya exercise no no wodidie nso ya hwe ka ho eno ti no bra na ya hwe na eduru ya de ni bi wokopa je say ya hwe blood type no ansa na ehun say umoja woyɛ type say enti abema we na nso wadidi nso adi ne sei na wayɛ exercise we adi aka ho ɛne ti doctor do se bra stroke yade de osane te otu ase ema anije eba fie na apart from stroke nso no yade bia edi ahim e wo fie na age ntre ha na age anije boso no doctor do se fabra na onsa ensemawo ye ka typhoid yade ate de na typhoid ate ate se anu odin enkoda ne mpani nyina nya typhoid doctor do se fabra na owaduro ho no mo de be mawo ama ho ato se wo kidney stones am pa cho to me kabra edu heba hospital na yen sure yen fasikan enkan me defo me ka ti sudua doctor do am fasikan enkan na mum no owo nu ode be mawa ni nyina ebe na ne na ho ato o yo ba na so fibroid to me kana bra se ba na ho se pensi amenya ide ana moja tumi bruso enu ntima no kohwe unya kotwa scan no na ga se fibroid to me kabra edu heba hospital ye wo studies bi anu ma oduru ya na ya ma odo na ho ato enu titime kabra ebra se ya na doctor du ene ne ya doctor fo en show e ma ho nto me dofo yade bia malaria me na no se malaria se malaria hawa bra na yen hwema ho se wo bo wapu pepun doctor do ebesa ama ho ato na emomu bia na fe de SMB test etwa to e de ama ho doctor do the SMB test the systemudin test the spiritual movement senior minister edura eje ne home na e wo Ghana ha tokro ba bia mu na eje ne home na enso e wo parliament eno te fe ne senior minister no na karota do se fe ne strong man na emom esan se ba bia bedu bia na eje ne samba wonti no afa dem rante ne maba wa ne se ene omono wi na fe egu omo ni pedua na fe honam yo yi yes smooch me so atiase smooch me eno ne SM no abusia ene ye Friday ene Friday ye ntufo ene yakosufo birthday ene ntino me tufo na de meka twa ne se wo kofia fa SMB te show bag because bi atimisi weekend no ye kwakodi ni de enti so honam ba bi aya wo ya untimi ni weekend ni ye so sisi ha wadwen untimi ni ukotodwe ha wa untimi ni obu watimi so wa adwuma wo gina ma ne na ase ni fit na ya ne ya wote se no mpani mututu no na honam twetwe no ubisa na say aha menyare so mentiapo because free ti so beti ne nase ba bia ya ne ye ntu ntimi nche ba bi kopotia aya ne ya ene ti doctor do the SMB test dia ba say so ya de na yi pens no na e boost immune system no so cha say na e tu ya de bia da e woni padua nim ama ho ato na wo wi a doctor say buy one get one free e san say e tu ya de na ti wi a e ho na wo beti say yes freedom na wo benya no wotimi de ye bibia ma ne ye ho de bo ankasa ba bia do freedom be fa na no ye wasem a because ene ye fiada e to bi de de wa ko bo chaskelen ogoso de de ba je samba e wo dem eni ti emanom ememanom enkwakura nom emne wanom nemom unya 18 years adoko se mennom bi efi 18 years ko obi atimi nom emano tiatiafo amote same tiatia slim guest slim ladies amote same koto SMB test na weekend yansan to mo chop monim o happen so o ba o ukun ba wo so enemi hu ade ma tabro onta anye koto SMB test obeta ya ye because adwuma wo de be ye no atia for wa bi antunya sa adwuma no anenti SMB test ade abase ye de dia wa de siwo na amaya pom nso ayedin adalafo adwadifo ma adwuma bi a wo ye bia no obetunya no SMB test na wo de aye efri se wonnom na wo mo abusua uti bi test na wo be no mabo SMB test the alcohol nim 0% of alcohol enti wonnom a wo mo anya de onu ya na ama hangover afia na pako chusi ana wabo wo no mpia water na wabo wo no tea na wabo da bi SMB tese no mo eni ti nom na fire hu yie na ti fire djuma yie na watimi agina ho yie na so bibia kama abusa SMB tese pharmacy shop bia benya bi omu ato chemical shop bia benya bi omu ato heba shop ne ya ati se enne baba fo nyina de bia kogu omo shop a o yitre na oton SMB test enu nti na maka cho say ya number no anegu screen so no metanzi am ti twa me photo enya me ho fe o abusia afa ne mo kakra ho bet nya me ho fe na number no se be ya rent free enu nti no twa fatu phone ne so ya wa zoom na wa yi number no na wa frɛ emani bi omo so mo fere be so omo ne me ankasa abusia me number 020 no fe no na ne me nkasa 0201 044 221 0201 044 221. Next number is 0243 98 93 68 0243 98 93 68. Numbers me no fra eba edu heba hospital na me na me peke 020 no na ene menkasa na mankasim ba fi krom e na edu heba hospital ye headquarters ewo baby afi bi edu mankasim station na wo so wo call ba fi krom ye be direct o obeba no na ohun ato kama ye brand ba ko doko official town abusia udru glory land as form 30 rank bi obisa 30 dollars say wo ko edu heba hospital o mo be chew ama waba because be boy kase ti ho a Dr. do edaso a arrow edase o the arrow no so na bra baba jo ayehwe ene wa yaresa say the asem na be ma ye eye ni ti no abusia me study na mo me study na Friday ye ntufu ni ti no ya dia broni to me answer that I do by our besa that dwe minye wude ni adek nkwasombo.
All right, this year by AB and pay me that's papa say odi sankra tui edi abre busia enti ye beto aso odi agromo akwasi frimpon so abeka yensa menene bedin komo na mo hye so ma me se ene cars ho asem na odi agromo akwasi frimpon ebeka obeto car na odi engine oil bia begum na o car ni engine be break down na we to di akwakoye de emu owirem timisro wo to car na wahwe ni yi odi Seahorse SP2 engine oil and begum Seahorse fodium coolant ne ba no muji tumu ehu se ebo adwuma amamani age ho nti omo scientific means so a formulate a new engine oil I friend say Seahorse SP2 engine oil we would go engine mo a engine no run smooth anya ade bi shi o ha obia eya omo ye hwemu ehu se eya abrofo no engine oil no mo de buy no weather conditioner ho no ene ye de no ebo ebra enti di gum a ebre ese engine no ye adwuma no beko na ada na fe de aye ensem bibiri we de aseda hwe Ghana ye weather condition so ne ye de aye ne said ye Ghana ye so ye system ni sitie enti di gu kamu a emaka na hoden wo beko saa se yo na ho atimi ato ba bia eton ka ho ne me bia no kwa SP2 oil ya Seahorse for their bay ubenya bi omo coolant omo transmission oil omo science or power steering bibia no okwa bisa Seahorse na omo emwa omo number is 054 042 4386 and 020 457 7559 na Seahorse for enkasa odi agromu akwesi frimpon kwesi mate
Kwaku mejo so
na ho ye de
onyankopon drum na mo pipe obi aboko
ya me adom yeso ye ho ye papa no pay yenfa table tech for enkratwe
yo Kwaku mama na wase na menyina afidikesie so ene odwumedi kesie so na yenfa nchia sonkoma omamu ni nyina yebekọ so asere twediampon onyankopon asumdie adema man Ghana na fesu emu nipa nyina so abusia yasanu ade asembie awo fidie so a ema owemfi national swami se eye table tech garages ani yasanu adi impunimpu of fidie so na onim se abrebi abete table tech garages bia no de sese uhunu ene de sese bo adwunum ene se table tech garages dwumaku a nyedi nkan ye nam abefo ekwan so na yedi siesie cars yedi service cars ema cars a etete amansan cars a fort wom cars a nitwi enya amansan de no saa cars nya no ebepiem awa so no ma ye nam abefo kwan so edi service ema saa cars nya no eba in good condition anu timinu ka say sa wo bepiem ewo tebote garages ya so e no ma yakofa the state of the Act of Automobile Digital Equipment abepiem awa so yo san fidi a meka wasem mfidi a modern standard current mfidi na boy ama for to be a wo ukan mu ye nti ama ni twie enya wo de for to be a wo kan mu ye nti maka ni use enya wo de for ta ho do kan mu nti etete wo no san fidi boy na first of all ye din kan edit sa for no and sample cross etma so na boa ma bia so etimi ai kama enso etimi edema me look say your mountain baba wa o madwuma bo bill ebaka sesi etuma demu both theory and practical the senti ye gina konya nso ena fidikase nso yato nsafre ankrankra all individuals
ye gyina dwumade kɛseɛ so asan to nsa frɛ all private companies aban nyimekwa wudo nyinaa ɛne ankɔkɔ nyimekwa wudo nyinaa sɛ Ghana ha de at the moment open one reliable automobile company yeah ubetuma entrust company cars na ya so msa ubetuma entrust efio cars na ya so msa ubetumi ya entrust one personal car na ya so msa na fia hwe na service ama cars ni nyan aba in good condition a be fa cho eno ane Tabotech garages ebio ye duade di no emu nkomodie ye siesie car bia yensem car bia ane ye siesie ana service awe aso so ka ne ka kesi o se adantem se ketuo o ye hu dwuma awe aso o ye dwuma de di no so emu nkomo so ni eba de fa ne general service na ye wo be so be engine tuning anampo be so be overhaul e be de ma o ade fa ne body wash ye awe aso o oven spraying wo be so be repair o gearbox say manual say automatic wo be so be service o air condition electrical wash ana be so be ye anampo kamu nkunya ana idada wo be so sesa na so ye nfofo a dwede nyina dwede ahodo a dan da nyina no ekoso ewo Tabotech garages ya so yormo and to be obi a wotimi ka hwe me no open one reliable automobile company yeah obetimi no company cars na fuel cars na one star cars aso mo sadia eno ane Tabotech garages na bi onim se ye kasa asemi no ema we fi se kan kwanhia doso ewo Ghana hanti dudo na no enamu ehwe mo nkwa omojapade kaasi na eja tom na shi nyina no dudu no aya as a result of kwanchan Peter for mpempi no ye de kaasi ne komom eni ti enya kunya traffic kase so etufo se emfa ka no koma kwanchan Peter ni bia ma otena bi oye ne kase enso ntimi ankohia okom ekoba saba adwen pa na onim se o de kaasi se onkom eto nchen a Tabotech garages esan dwumaku a ye to cars ana ye san eton cars ye to cars ana ye san eton cars ni e cars ya to mun komuni Tabotech garages eto parking cars em found the number of months years a cars no park edesi o be so ton a ba bi akoto sa parking car da mom Tabotech garages eto dwumaku a ye to accident cars em found cars send ya safety aye bia so kan enya kwanhia sa kan room so ko twa besi fie sem poko dia police phone sem o be so ton ko ade a ba bi akoto sa accident car da mom no Tabotech garages ese dwumaku a yeto moving cars yeto brand new cars yeto home use cars na empempen Ghana this year mo nkofokos amonone so mo de cars fi amonone be du Ghana na se ne omo koma garages fo ya empempen bo so no mo complain no mo wobena ade me cars mi ko ebi a 1 year ni sir ye ntoy 2 years ni ntoy ni ncha empempen cars na che garage onyia ne se emfaso kase emfaso twitwidi emfaso befu empempi no aya no monto cars no sunti ana ya na ratwoma cars no eche el garage wo eno ana Tabotech garage se sa na tede aya ntwemfaso ne kase no nemu no yenu ebeye business yenu ebedu dwa amana kwa anwohare so akwa wano edama fa no mienu nya eno ti ntwemfaso kase no eno ti cars dudo bia wo de Tabotech garage mpani no ehwo kyehye ana omudi so de ama wo say 1 month 1 month asem 2 months 2 months asem 3 months 3 months asem and the cars dudo bia wo ba ba ton dem Tabotech garages pen for no ehun hye am no ye no science na na to mudi so amaboa ama bia nso atimi ai kama enso atimi da ma ye na ba sinni na fa chi akona fe desi ye na ba sinya miansa to bo asena fa ne yi na fa nkumo bia aka chi no atimi pen for desi ankomo no aboa ama bia nso atimi ai kama enso atimi eda ma number din kan 0206 481 793 0206 481 793 0206 481 793 number Tosmin Edoblas company's WhatsApp number maybe to elusuni 0542 275 252 0542 275 252 0542 275 252 number etwato atosumiensa enusunie 0542 961 111 0542 961 111 Tabotech garages there uba enkraham say ya Accra hano ahanum ane headquarters ne wo ye wo Awoshi Waterwest honum ane butuo na ko Asante Mantem ko Kumasi mu a ye wo ahodo runabout na udu ahodo runabout a ye share in between Georgia Hotel any Greek office ye so mu finfin e Kumasi ahodo runabout ye aduma fiti juada ko pe memene da Monday to Saturday na aduma anapa na oche 8 am na fi aduma se anwenu nsa 6 pm na fi apogagu abilinti mama na wase na ahwe force nyefensi nyame aduma besensia.
All right, odi agromu akwesi frimpon me so me da sebusanti odi agrona matene kan chocho heba force me kan so mu di inno kakra bidwa so chocho hair food ne awde be yuti ama uti nwi no aye brum na atimi faye kama panti oba bia de uti nwi be hia be ma utinyi hia wa chocho heba chocho hair food na wo hia afi chocho balm no so for pains wati bremo ukotodwe usisi waposo ye oda wo ya chocho balm na obehia chocho royal gel di dware ema honam etosom honam sardine honam aye so pa na fi chocho hand and foot cream no obi a onantem ta pa onsam ye dindin no edura wo hia ni na atimi aboa na edura a friend say chocho soup ene chocho cream no so de wa honam ensansan dwiba ene enkrosa aguso no wo na wo hia sa eduro yi na atimi aboa ba bi etu eduro bi akwa chocho ndro de papa ya soda ye no kwanso nkoso pandamat wo Palace Mall Bachuna so Spinters Road ne so kwa ho nyina ho sabeke bi 0504555535 and 0551815388 na oni omo entwetwe enkomo na omo emwa medima fo heba Dr. Time da so say anopai memo aso ente say oti ho na oyare nko ade a baby ba kope na Ghana he sayare Midima for Heba Hospital, Dr. Time da so, or say fibroid, hernia, diabetes, stroke, infertility, and if sexual weakness, any prostate enlargement in Yano, Oba, Utimi, Esa, or lab Kessia, or deeply guiding Fidi Asho, no who yarea ehau, and Sana or the draw account. Na so ye mi nu, Baku Puku Asmaira, Baku Ebua Kwachmago, Tunio in Komo, na anope, Huetimiato, 0244 774 828 sorry 0244774882 yes and 0245449592 only Dr. Time da so enkasa na omwa best brain publications say anopay memo aso enti say books ya bi school alphabet books enkoto books podua bi e ma oba na oba no ho ankokyere no nti best brain books nkwa na ye papa ye ton na ubia so obetimi enya bia tama oba na ho beton pa to hwe TV nanimu a ba bia wo bia ne ba bia eton no ene gu animu no numbers ka ho locations ka ho na wahwa mayen pato basic 1 ekosi basic 6 or science or mathematics or English language or computing creative art or history religious and moral education French ene kurapum twi ni gan ene fantini nyina obi wo ho afi junior high school no so no AGHS no basic 7 8 and 9 books we nyina no ebomba akon or mathematics integrated science English language career technology creative art social studies RME and French ni nyina akwa obenya bi patro maso yakase pa no ewu Kumasi La Posada Hotel no echi ewo pankro no omo numbers 0507 200 200 and 0241 520 946 na oniomo akasa Movement TV ya bie ya poato se obia wo pese oni edidwa bia bra na yensoso yenu ebedidwa se wo pese wo ton wade pese wo bo adwa ton de hu dawuru ana se wo pese wo airtime e de edidwuma bia no a Movement TV ye won kan kokumlemle ye circle any new town kwantimpon no so oni empany for trans ni edin koma oni sa hade wo se wo de sheba eka oso mo ba hakose ya course e ba no aya na mu nyansampo na omunya so na mu nipa na tie ti obeton ade o ha obenya ho mfa so for 0509 301 401 and 059 2589 720 and 024 637 5134 na oni omonso so entwetwe enkomo anope hye no so ma me say the whole Ghana zomi papa no de me na meton we yɛmfa kalan frame yɛ sudai friends sudan for die enim ezumi papa ehwam na ede wa utobia na also de beye duane a weekend yi nko ba bia na oye kontumri kakra odi ko bi atwim na odi zomi aguso ede pacho an pe friend na menya hyehyɛ fa bi mmerɛ ba bia wo bia 0248 168921 0248 168921 ofre sa number no a baby a wo Ghana bia no ye no yen hyehyɛ a edibi bi mpacho sa number we eye number ye de etun zumi enye number ye di politics ho komonti wo politics nkomo a wo betimi atwen akiri na ye hu seni ne mabesi akọ Eric mpacho me ma na bi ni video ba ko a endro submitting the form no quickly no ye wi a na ya bo ABA na fi ye de ne dwumadi no so aba awi nti mpacho yenhwe na yenyina na bi nti we Henry Nana Boache NPP national organizer or aspire to be the national first national vice chairman na anabi so wasum party papa kwachire national youth organizer odi minko constituency ne polling station the way national level institutional memory no so no anabi ekura nti wo hwe enipa ehye eche a mudi na nabi achi koya na otimi se ampa mo kire odosronko de kire na nabi nti ye ma ne nkwa ye wesi ni wo se Nyankopon enka ne ho na oma ono soso ne da na koma so no emremu fi na esu kiko na nabi beba na ene na tena se na fi nkomuni nyina no yeremu a na ye de aba me ba mande a ne video se ka nyina no me de beka ho aba na yenkofa ABA for enkrato no na yemfa wi nti ebi enkrato no wi na wan humi bi mu a na ese madam asemidi di Kwaku Dawuro e da production team nyina ase yenkoma esisia se na me da afefo ase